What's happening, good people? I am First Things First. Don't forget the coach, then comes Mo, alongside the greats Chuck and Larry. And we welcome everyone to the KCKPS Sports Network broadcast of a Meadowlark League showdown between the Stallions from Schlagle and the Wildcats from Washington. We're coming to you live from the Wash House Stadium for a homecoming senior night that promises to be a thriller between two KCK rivals.
Tell you, man, Schlagle, Washington, homecoming and senior night.
Homecoming and senior.
We're going to have a good time. We're talking about the Schlagle Stallions here real quick. They're coached by Coach Cernan Mason, and they're on a roll.
Yeah.
Last week they destroyed Harmon 58-0. So Coach Mason, he brings his experience as a coach and a player to a program that's on the rise.
Yeah, I'm here. We're going to talk about the Wildcats, right? So we're going to talk about Coach Smith. Now, Coach Smith is building this team, and he's got this team going in the right direction. And the one thing that he's always said is we need to continue to show grit and a lot of intensity. So knowing what I know about the Stallions and what I know about the Wildcats, this should be a good game.
It should be. Throw the records out the window, man.
That's right.
When these two get together.
This is going to be a good game tonight. Now, we have a special guest coming with us tonight. Joining us for a second, we have our KCKPS District Athletic Director, Mr. Sam Simmons Sr. Come on in, Sam. How you doing?
I'm doing good, gentlemen. How you guys doing this evening?
Doing good.
We're doing pretty good, man.
Thanks for having me.
We're doing pretty good. Now, Sam, thanks for joining us. As a Schlagle graduate of 98, I want to know, how does it feel to be back here with these two teams under Friday Night Lights, man?
Friday Night Lights. Meadowlark Conference League night. Anything can happen. It's a rivalry game. So, Washington's looking pretty good, record-wise, but Schlagle's up and coming.
Right.
So again, rivalry night, anything can happen on Friday Night Lights.
Yeah. I noticed you were a little biased, though. You make sure you had the little blue on.
I did not wear my Schlagle blue, but I'm representing the district with my logo.
Oh, district blue.
But I
Okay.
slid in some Schlagle blue.
Okay. We can't be mad about that.
Well, I'll tell you what, Coach. I call everybody Coach.
Absolutely.
And so I apologize for that.
Absolutely.
But you know what? I'm sure you coach somewhere down the line.
Absolutely.
But you've been driving the KCK district bus, this athletic director bus for quite a while now.
Yes, sir.
And you've seen some great strides come along. So can you tell us a few more and what you expect to see in the future for the district?
There's no denying we got a lot of work that we have to get done. I'm super excited about some of the facility development that we have coming down the pipeline, working on upgrading some weight rooms, always focusing on trying to get our facilities up to standard that we know we want for our community. If you have not seen it, Saturdays out at home field, we have 25 to 30 young ladies from each high school competing in NFL flag football. It's a sight to see, gentlemen. It brings my heart great joy to see our young ladies engaged. We're hoping that spills over into the winter sports. Still working on developing an equity plan to get our middle schools competing against other districts around here, as well as trying to develop some elementary opportunities for those scholars. So hopefully some big things to come here in our district real soon.
Well, Coach, I guess they're going to leave it all for me, right? So we got the Stallions on both ends. We got an 86er right here.
Yes,
we got
sir.
a 98er right there. So as an alumnus, how do you use what you learned and what you did as a player back in 98 to inspire and help the young men that are out playing right now?
Listen, I'm born and raised from KCK, just
That's
like
right.
most of you gentlemen.
That's right.
So if I'm the one they can look to, like, okay, look what he's doing, look what he's done,
Right.
look where he went. I'm from the same community, so anything is possible for our young scholars here. It takes an entire village. It's not cliche. We need our entire community pouring into our young people so that they know that anything is possible right here from our own lovely, great community here in KCK.
So,
Coach.
so you're 96? No,
86.
90,
98.
So he was in
98.
kindergarten when you graduated from high school.
Hey, we'd have had to,
Oh.
we'd have had to announce that.
I
We'd
had
have
to
to
go there.
announce that.
I
We'd
had
have
to
to
do it.
announce
I had
that.
to do it. I had to do it.
Larry, I told you I wasn't going to chuck you.
Well, I got chucked by
You
Chuck.
got chucked by chuck. Now, before we shift to our alumni sports spotlight, Sam, I would want to see if you would do the honors of announcing our first, or introducing our first alumni feature.
I would 100% do the honor, because this gentleman that I am introducing is not only a great friend, he's my brother. I love him. I love his family. He knows that. John McPherson was an anchor, of our 96 and 97 football teams. We're both graduates of 1998. He has been a staple and a pillar of our community since as far as I can remember. So it is definitely an honor and a privilege to represent my brother here and push him to the first Schlagle alumni sports spotlight.
Here we go.
Hello, y'all. My name is John McPherson. I played at Schlagle High at 1996 to 1998. The positions I played was running back and corner. The coach I played for was Steve Siegel. Yes, I did go to college. I played football at the University of Missouri, and I played football at University of Central Missouri State, and that's where I graduated from. My most memorable moment playing at Schlagle High School was when we were playing St. Thomas Aquinas on a Friday night, and we were getting our tails kicked, and the lights went out, and we don't know how it happened. The lights went out. We came back the next day. Mom's cooked me and Sam big breakfast. I had dreams we were going to come back and just smash these boys. Me and Sam was having dreams all night long. Man, we came back that next morning on a Saturday morning. We was down by like 30. I mean, they were killing us. Man, them boys was throwing grass in the air, laughing like they were about to come finish the deal. And we kicked they tail for 2 more quarters. We ran them up out of Schlagle. We won that game. We were down by 30. That's my most memorable moment at Schlagle. Everybody still remembers that to this day. I mean, when I say we got busy, I'm talking about picks to the house, 80-yard touchdowns. I mean, we literally put on a clinic on a Saturday morning. What's my chant that gets me instantly fired up? Man, we went to Schlagle. Man, we had Mr. May and them on the ones and the twos and the bands. They started playing that Boys in the Hood chant. Like them boys about to get it. We get instantly high. We had the #1 band. People wanted to come play our school so they could hear our band. I mean, it was a club, and it was a club in our stands. I don't know what's going on anymore, but it was a club. When we played, the stands was jam-packed. Everybody was dancing, and Mr. May kept the party going. That's what we used to do. Mr. May used to keep them hits going back to back to back to back, and we just have a great time, man. It's like a stallion, baby.
Now, let's dive into our team breakdowns, starting with the Schlagle Stallions.
All right, I'm going to talk about Coach Macon. He not only brings leadership, but a continuity to the Stallions. He's built some strong connections in the KCK over the years, and his players reflect that passion and believe they'll need every bit of that passion tonight as they take on the Wildcats from Washington. Yeah, so that's what Coach Macon, that's what he's faced with tonight. It's homecoming, right? And got a big crowd, and so his team's going to need all the passion they can get it tonight, especially against these Wildcats, man.
Yeah, he's playing a good team, and Coach Smith has the Wildcats flying high right now. He's got a young team. They've come along. We've talked to the coaches earlier, and they told us how these kids have come together in the summertime and how they've been working, and they're ready for these games. And you know, we talked about the intensity, and he mentioned it several times. We must be intense when we play this game, and we're going to see that tonight when you got 2 old foes. You know, me and Sam know the old foes. Yep. We've both played on this field before, and we understand what this is like. And Coach Smith tells us we got to be resilient, and we got to play with a lot of passion tonight.
Absolutely, absolutely.
I think something else that's going to add to this game is the fact that Coach Macon, he was on the staff here in 2019, 2020. Right. So it's on the sideline too. These games is played on the sideline between the coaches, rivalry, good competition.
And his son played here.
Yeah, correct. His son played here too.
Exactly. So
that's good.
Like as he mentioned earlier, man, you throw these records out the window.
Oh, records are gone.
Tonight. Let's play.
Yeah, records are gone.
Yeah, let's get it on.
We're gonna get to a commercial break and we'll be right back.
All right, man. Let's get it.
Hello everyone, I'm Marco Johnson and I'm with
Nick Carter from Washington High School.
And this is Quick Hits. Okay, Nick, tell me how you see this season going this year.
I think we're going to be good. We're going to play some good football. We're going to compete this year.
Well, you competed last year. Last year you guys did a great job. You had a winning record. So are you trying to build on that?
Yeah, I don't want to go 5-4. Obviously, I'm not satisfied with 5-4. I really want to beat everybody on our schedule.
So what does it take to beat everyone on your schedule? That's not an easy task.
Everybody being locked in, everybody doing their job, even like after practice, try to get some extra work or just watching film, doing the little things,
That's excellent. How did you guys get to this point where you're doing the little things? How did that happen?
I think really just the leadership on our team, just staying on our teammates about that type of stuff so coach doesn't have to, and just holding each other accountable.
What do you do to get hyped for a game?
Listen to some music, talk to my teammates a little bit, just really get into the pregame mindset.
All right, Nick, we wish you the best. Good luck, man.
Thank you.
Now that was Quick Hits with Nick Carter from Washington.
That's an outstanding feature, man. I
Man,
enjoyed
that.
that.
That's
I like
nice.
that.
Yeah, that's really
I
nice.
like that our athletes are getting those spotlights.
Absolutely,
Now,
absolutely.
speaking of athletes, Larry, who are some of the players to watch for the Stallions?
So we're going to start off with the Stallions here. We're going to start off with the big man, who's also the center, and he's the punter, Mr. Savion Ross. We know Savion Ross right now. He's got 5 sacks on the season, so we're going to feature the defense tonight. So Savion Ross is that guy we're going to feature first, and we'll be watching this guy, big number 58, out there. He's out there kicking punts. I was watching him earlier today, and I said, man, that's a big guy out there kicking punts. And then coach came over and said, that's our punter. Really? I said, all right, hey, we'll see what happens from there.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to see any fake punts
We're not
tonight,
going to see any fake. I don't know. Maybe if it's 1 yard, we might see that. The next young man we're going to talk about, we're going to stay on the defensive side as well. He's also a tight end. We're going to talk about Bernage Price. He's a junior, but he also has 5 sacks, which means this defense is going to come after the Wildcats tonight. They're going to make sure that they're in the quarterback's face. They're going to be after that running back. And so, 27 is that guy we're going to be watching out there to come around those corners. So, that's our man right there. And the last guy we're going to talk about right now is Mr. Ronnie Bush, a senior. He's also the quarterback, which means he is the guy that is going to be taking care of everything out there on the field. He is running the show all the time. He's the extension of the coach on the field. So anytime coach needs something to happen, he's going to go Mr. Ronnie. And as we know, last week he had a big run last week, 47-yard touchdown. So we'll be looking to see if that works this week.
It's going to be all right, man.
I like that. I want to make sure that we also check on number 14. We want to check on him, Sincere, who was their quarterback this year.
Yeah.
He's really a running back, but he's playing quarterback.
Yeah,
so let's
absolutely.
make sure we keep an eye on
Yes,
him.
we definitely have to keep an eye on him. That's
Absolutely.
right.
Absolutely.
You're right.
Now, how about them Wildcats, Chuck?
Well, I tell you what, the Wildcats come in, they're well coached, they're very talented. They have a number of outstanding offensive and defensive players. They got 15 seniors on this team, but we're not going to talk about the seniors. We're going to talk about the younger guys that are on the team. So we're going to start off with number 5, Cameron Fields. He's a sophomore. He leads the team in receiving yards at 62 yards a game. So he's a deep threat, and he can run the football. He knows what to do with it after the catch. The other guy's number 52. He's not even a starter. This guy's a freshman. And his name is Davion Hazlett. He's a freshman who leads the team in sacks with 6.
Oh, man.
And he's coming off the bench.
Wow.
So
Freshman coming off the bench, leading the team in sacks.
absolutely. So you're looking at a Washington team they're reloaded.
Yes.
They're 5-1, and they're ready to play some football tonight, man.
Man, interesting fact, tonight is also going to be a family rivalry because we know Ronnie Bush from Schlagle and Cameron Fields from Washington, they're cousins.
They're cousins. That's right.
So they're cousins tonight. So
That's right.
it's the battle of the cousins.
Absolutely.
Tonight.
We know what that's like, right?
We know what that's like. We definitely know what that's like.
That's what we're talking.
You bet, man.
Now, with that said, let's transition to our second alumni sports spotlight. And no better person to introduce than our panel. Here's Wendell Gaston, class of 1991.
My name is Wendell Gaston Jr. I played football and ran track from 1988 to 1991. I was a wide receiver and a defensive back. My football coach named Coach Harmon. In college, I ran track at Johnson County Middle College and Norfolk State University. My most astounding experience for football was Harmon first Washington in 1991 homecoming game. Army was thick and old, and Washington old and thick. And I was winning 2 touchdowns and 179 yards. And this was homecoming game till we beat them. My most astounding experience for track. The 1990 over the 100-200 state show. I ran 10 for the 100 meter and 221 9. And 1991, 100 and 200 and 400 over state show. In K relay, I failed 100 meter. I got up and won 10-2 in 100 meter. Got me hyped up because I am deaf. Will be too filthy. The floor move from the ground and jumping and clapping.
So let's go with this. Chuck, I'm gonna ask you first.
I'm going to go with the hot team. I'm going to go with the Wildcats. They're 5-1. They're only lost to Atchison this year. And Atchison's a really good team. So I'm going to go with the Wildcats.
Okay.
You're going to go with the Wildcats.
I got to go with the Wildcats.
Well,
I'm
you
gonna tell.
know,
Hold on. I'm gonna tell you who I'm going with.
who you going with?
I'm going with.
Okay.
Let me tell you who I'm going with.
All right.
But it's definitely not gonna be the Stallions.
Okay.
I wouldn't pick them if I was in the field of dead horses.
Don't hurt them like that, Coach.
Oh, wait a minute.
Don't hurt them like that.
Did you notice that Stallions in the field of dead
Dead
horses?
horses like
I
that.
wouldn't pick them for nothing. I went to Wyandotte. So I'm riding with Wash House.
Well, I'm not gonna let my my stallion.
Where he going? What do you think he doing?
I'm not gonna let him down.
Walking around the TV.
We're gonna go ahead and show y'all
Okay,
how this works. Let me go ahead.
You got to take the headset off.
You gotta take your headset off. This what we doing? And it kind of fitting. And it kind of fitting.
Yeah, there you go.
So, let me get over here so everybody knows and everybody understands what we got going on over here. I am a stallion through and through from the start to the end. This hat feels good. It sounds good. I would like to go out, maybe not go out there right now.
Okay. I'm saying you was moving a little too fast.
But I'm rocking with the style.
Okay. I was gonna say you don't want no parts of that
And
field.
I'm not taking the hat off until the second.
Well, okay. Well, hey, Chuck, Mike can't get it off.
That's
You see what I'm saying?
what I'm thinking about. Maybe
Mike
he can't get it off.
It's been a long time. I might sleep in it.
He might
Might
sleep.
sleep in. He tired right now, Chuck. It took a lot to get that hat on.
It's kind of heavy.
And I noticed he got his gold shirt on, man. I wasn't gonna
I'm
say,
telling
but I
you,
know
man.
you got your gold shirt on, man.
I'm telling you, he is.
You know.
He's all stallion out tonight.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I had to make sure that the accessories
The accessories
matched.
So you was coordinating.
I was
Coordinating. Okay.
Like all good stallions, we must coordinate. We all look good in high school.
Oh.
I don't want
They did say y'all ran a fashion show.
Well, we
That's
did
what
run a
they
fashion
said.
show.
Y'all ran a
Those
fashion
were facts.
Okay.
Those were facts.
Okay. All right.
Man, I
Hey,
swear.
fellas, listen. Tonight, we have another one of these great atmospheres. We under the Friday night lights. And if you're not here, man, we off Leavenworth Road at the Washington Stadium here. Man, come on out. We going to a commercial and we'll be back.
We're gonna do what we doing?
Pep Talk with Cameron Smith. When we come back.
Hi, everyone. I'm Marco Johnson, and I'm with.
Cameron Smith, head football coach at Washington High School, home of the Wildcats.
And this is Pep Talk. Okay, Coach, what's your anticipation? How do you see the season going?
I mean, I'm just excited to see. We got a lot of young talent, so I really have seen these guys really come together as a family and brotherhood over the summer. So I'm looking forward to seeing them excel together, support each other, help build each other, and propel Washington football even further than we went last year.
So last year, you guys did the do. You guys were excellent. How do you maintain that?
Well, it's a lot of hard work. We actually started back. A lot of people say, man, are y'all ready for the summer? We've had weights and conditioning since January, and so we've been putting a lot of work in the off season. A lot of guys got so much stronger. I already told them, I said, after football season, we're going to have a powerlifting team this year. So just putting that extra work in throughout the year, that can only propel your program forward.
So what do you think will shine the brightest? Offense, defense, special teams?
Well, I'm an offensive coordinator, and they always say offensive coordinators are mad when the offense doesn't have a good day. But our defense is really special. We got a lot of talent on that side of the ball. I'm really excited to see our interior linemen and our linebackers flourish this year. But obviously, like I said, I'm an offensive guy. So, we have a really strong staff. We have a lot of talent, and I'm looking forward to both sides of the ball excelling. So it's hard for me to not say offense, but I'm excited about both.
Coach, we hope you have a great season. Congratulations and good luck.
Thank you so much.
Man, so we're back under these Friday night lights, man. We've had this fall broadcast season go so far. Explain to me what this means to you and how we done this year.
This is I don't know. I'm speechless because I've enjoyed it so much. We brought a lot of recognition, we hope, to the KCK Public School District. We talked to Sam Simmons. We've had Dr. Stubblefield on. Yeah. The district is on the way, man.
Yes,
they're on their way back.
It is.
That's the way I look at it. They're on their way back.
I told my son when we first pulled up in here, even though Washington is not my high school where I graduated from, it is in the district. Mm-hmm. And anytime we can showcase and highlight the district that I came out of, that I love, that I know there are many, many, many athletes that have come through this area alone that have gone on to done a lot of different things. It warms my heart, right? We were just in Texas not too long ago, and we saw how they did things in Texas. And when we got back home, we said, you know what? We may not be as big as what Texas does, but guess what? We're still big.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? We're still big.
Some of the alumni we were talking about, Maurice Green.
Yes.
Graduated from Schlagle High School.
Yeah.
And so, once upon a time, he was the fastest man in the world.
Fastest.
And so, he donated the track here back in the day.
Yep.
It was at Washington High School, and they had a blue track. That didn't go over well with him, but it was what it was because he paid for it,
Let me give you an insight. He said, I'm only putting that track there if it's blue.
If it's blue.
That's what he told him.
Yeah. They put it in, too. They put it in, too. So.
That is what they did.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We've seen a lot of good action. I know Sam was talking about the other programs and stuff that are in the district. We're talking about soccer.
Yes.
We've seen some great soccer matchups with the schools. We've seen some great girls volleyball matchups with the schools. It's been so exciting to see how the kids have come out and responded to be part of the different programs.
Yeah.
I think it was last year, Slagle's girls basketball team had to join with Washington's basketball team.
Right, we did see that.
Yeah, I think this year they're going to have their own squad. They're not going to have to go out and join with another team or anything else. So Sam, he sees the company. He sees what's going on.
Man, I think this is a great thing. And to see our community come out, that's what I'm more excited about, is the fact that our community has embraced it. We needed it. Our young people needed it. Our young scholars need to see it and be on that level platform. But to see the support of our community, to see the support of people like yourselves that are coming back to give back, man, I just think it's great. And I know that the students, our student athletes, love it. I've talked to them throughout the week. This week as we're getting ready, and every one of them are excited about it. And what I really like is now we're working with the athletic director. He's really pushing Sam to bring more of our alumni back. So now with our alumni spotlights, we're getting more of our athletes that don't live here tuning in, able to kind of still support, getting back. I think it just leads to us growing and getting back to where we were.
Right.
And when I mean by back to where we were, I just mean back to competing at a high level outside of our district, in our district, and our sports programs really, really thriving.
I agree 100% with that.
I agree, and Sam is the perfect person to have because he came from Friday Night Lights, so he knows what it takes to make all this work, and he has the relationships of the other athletes with inside of the district. Say, hey guys, it's time for you guys to come back, help support. All the support you received when you were younger, it's time for you to return that support now. So that's the way we kind of look at it right now, and I think he's doing a good job.
We're all graduates from the KCK Public School System. Members in our truck, We got members in the truck that are graduates from KCK Public School System.
Yes.
This has just been our pleasure to
Yeah.
do this, to bring more recognition back to the district, to get them back to where we were with this, not just homecoming night,
No.
but every
But
football
every
night.
night. Every
But
Just
football
like
night.
this.
But don't
Yeah.
forget, this is homecoming senior.
Senior.
That's
Both.
true. Forgot about
Homecoming
seniors.
center.
That's right.
Now,
Yeah.
tonight, we want to take a moment to recognize and honor the memory of Hattie Smith, the beloved mother of Washington Wildcats head coach Cameron Smith. Hattie gained her wings on Wednesday, October the 16th. Coach Smith shared a heartfelt tribute saying, "There is no Coach Cam without Hattie Smith. Her strength, love, and unwavering support shaped the leader and mentor we see in him today. May her spirit live through every play and in the hearts of this community."
You know, that's an outstanding tribute, man,
Yeah.
to a wonderful woman.
Yes.
Coach Smith's going to be coaching tonight with a heavy heart. His team knows it,
And they know it.
and they're going to be playing their hearts out for them.
Yeah.
They're going to play their hearts out. So
I got a chance to speak to Coach Smith earlier, and one of the things that he talked about, man, is he talked about that his mom would want him to be
To
playing.
be here.
yes,
Yeah.
indeed.
And he was like, man, and it's a way for me to kind of keep moving. I don't want to stop.
Absolutely.
So he's heartfelt tonight. He's got a
Absolutely.
lot of emotions. He's already an energetic, emotional type of coach.
Yep.
We're going to see a lot, but what I really want us to watch, and we'll see it, watch and see how his players respond, because his players love him.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And his players
Absolutely.
can feel it, and they
Oh,
love
yeah.
him, and they want to rally behind him.
Absolutely. They play with a lot of heart and a lot of spirit anyway.
Yeah.
And so this is just going to just amp it up even more. So you're playing for Coach Smith, you're playing for homecoming, you're playing for seniors.
Yeah.
And, man, I'm telling you, this atmosphere is electric.
Oh, it's going to be nice.
And,
This atmosphere is
and you
electric.
playing because you lost last year. Too.
Yeah, that's true.
You
That's
you
true.
lost
That's
last
true.
year too.
Schlagle
So
beat 'em
that's
last
it.
year.
That's in the back of their mind.
That's in the back of the
Yeah,
mind.
they've been having
Exactly.
this one circled.
That's
That's
right.
They've
right.
been having this one circled.
That's
Oh,
right.
yeah.
This means a lot, man.
You know,
but
that's-
Miss Hattie Smith meant a lot to a lot of people.
Yeah,
And we just wanted to make sure that we had a chance to recognize and honor her memory.
absolutely. You know,
Yes,
she
sir.
raised a wonderful son.
Yeah.
Yes.
He is so influential at Washington High School. So
Yes. All right. And that wraps up our pregame coverage. Stay with us and enjoy the first half of this Wyandotte County rivalry matchup between the Schlagle Stallions and the Washington Wildcats here on KCKPS Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Roman Couch. I'm a senior at Washington High School, and this is Center Circle. And today I'm talking with.
Gabriel Maldonado, boys coach here at Washington High School.
All right, and how have you prepared your team for this upcoming season?
Yeah, so we've been preparing since July. We've done a lot of the fundamentals, focused on plyometrics, get these students as athletic as they can for the first game.
All right, and how do you get your players to, play together as a team?
Right. So a lot of that's going to come down to non-fundamentals. That's going to come down to communication and strategy work. We do a lot of drills that include problem solving, and these student athletes have to get together and figure some things out. So we put some things in front of them they might see in the game and, prepare them as much as we can.
All right, and do you have like a opponent that you're most excited to face this season?
Yeah, man, I think every opponent's going to be good, but that first game against Wyandotte, that's going to be a really good one. They're always a tough opponent every year, so, that's going to be really exciting this year.
All right, and the last question will be, what is your favorite soccer drill?
Favorite soccer drill, I think it's going to come down to some fundamentals. One of my favorite drills is going to be a turning drill. It's a three-person turning drill that requires a lot of conditioning and, trying to be as efficient as we can on the field.
All right, thank you, Coach, and good luck on your season.
Appreciate it.
Hi, I'm Roman Couch here at Washington High School, and this is Center Circle. And today I'm talking with.
Elia Uringia.
All right, so how excited are you about the season?
I'm very excited. We've been working hard we cannot wait for this season.
All right, and how have you gotten yourself ready for the season?
Coach been training us so hard over the summer and in the beginning of the season. We can't wait.
All right, and if you had a hype-up song, what would it be?
I actually don't have one. I don't listen to music like that.
All right, and if you had like a number of goals that you were going to hit this season, what would it be?
Probably 15, but most important is the team. As long as the team win, that's the most important.
Hi, I'm Roman Couch. I'm a senior at Washington High School, and this is the setup, and I'm talking with
Ana Rodriguez.
All right, so how excited are you about the season?
I'm pretty excited. It's our senior year, so it's a lot of build-up.
All right, and what were the preparations for your upcoming season?
A lot of workouts and conditioning and watching film.
And if you had one hype-up song, what would it be?
Love Sosa.
All right, and I heard that you had an injury in your last season, so how would you overcome that?
I just had to prepare mentally and focus on the future and not the past.
All right, thank you, and good luck on your season. Hi, I am Roman Couch. I am a senior at Washington High School, and this is Pep Talk. And today I'm talking with
Coach Rich.
All right, and how have you prepared your team?
I prepared my team by starting in summer workouts. We had a great attendance, and we set the standards pretty early.
All right, and how did you get your team to play as an actual team?
Getting my team, it had to play together. We actually had to build chemistry, and we did that with a lot of team building and also having a reward system.
All right, and what are your expectations for the season?
My expectations for the season is to put everything that we worked on in practice and bring it over to the game.
And last but not least, what is your favorite drill?
My favorite drill in practice will be the Queen of Court. It builds the energy in the gym and also gives the players to show what they've been working on.
All right, thank you and good luck, Coach.
Thank you.
And welcome to Washington High School, where tonight is homecoming and senior night for the Wildcats as they take on the Schlagle Stallions. Washington coming in with a record of 5-1. The Stallions are coming in with a record of 2-3 in the Meadowlark League. I'm Chuck Holmes. I'm here with Coach Mo, Coach Larry Furnell.
What's going on?
What's happening, What's up, man? We're going to have a good time tonight. It's senior night. Got a good crowd. It's homecoming.
I'm looking forward to this one.
All right, it's going to be a good one.
I'm looking forward to this one, Chuck. We're here. I'm with two greats in the room, and we got two great competitors on the sideline.
Oh, yeah. We talked during the pregame where, you can throw these records right out the window.
Oh, yeah.
Most definitely. It's done. These two teams are rivals, and Slagle's going to kick off. Washington's going to receive, and we're expecting an offensive explosion from both teams, I think.
Yeah.
Schlagle ran off 58 points last week against Harmon.
They did. They did.
And we know Washington can score. They can run the football, and they can throw the football. So.
Man, and it's homecoming senior night.
That's right.
Man,
it brings back memories.
Man, that's just man, you got both of them going.
We're here too.
Yeah, I wasn't even gonna say that part yet.
Yeah, you tell all
I
your
wonder if we're gonna
friends
see
and
that
family.
pink suit tonight.
Oh, not tonight.
Not tonight.
That's Sumner Wine.
Sumner Wine. Okay.
Yeah, last homecoming game we did with Sumner Wine. Now my boy broke out the pink suit.
Man, came up.
Uh-oh. But he picks it up.
You got 1 minute.
Got to beat one more guy. Not able to do it.
Wait, that stiff arm was something else. Took that helmet off.
That was
you seen that?
stiff arm right there. That was a mean stiff
Hey,
arm.
way to start off. That's a good. That was a good run, and it started with a mishap.
Yep. We saw with the classic. They broke down.
Yeah.
They forgot their lanes.
You know what happens when they bobble that ball back there, they miss that ball. Everybody leaves their lane to see where the ball's at, and if the ball carrier can make one move and get past that first wave, he's off to the races.
Yeah. And we see him running now. We see him getting right up here. And who is that? Who's that man? Mr. Fields? Mr. Fields?
Yes,
man,
sir.
that stiff arm. You
That
see
stiff
that.
arm is
But
nice.
now, I got to make the point, though. He did make a mean stiff arm, but that same man tackled him. He didn't let him. Yeah, he made sure he came down.
Without a hat on.
Without a helmet.
There we
yes,
go.
sir.
There we go.
I was wondering if it was the helmet you had.
Well, we don't want no trouble.
Okay.
Mine fit very well now.
Okay.
I strapped my chin strap on.
Okay.
I don't want to leave the field.
Okay.
You still up?
Okay. Not a bad start.
About 3 yards on that play.
Okay.
Russell was trying to speed a little bit to get outside. So they did a nice
Yeah, that jet sweep has been a play that's been in everywhere. The NFL, it's in college. And it didn't come along until Tyreek came along. Andy Reid's offense said, hey, we're going to run these jet sweeps, and now we see everybody running.
Now, I'm really keyed in. I want to see how Schlagle's defense responds right now. Oh, man.
Nice tackle.
I could put a truck through there.
Yeah, I might better ran
But it closed down.
It closed down quick.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to say this. I couldn't have ran through there.
Oh, I could have ran through there.
Well,
not very fast.
Oh, okay.
I could have ran through there.
Okay.
I'm definitely getting tackled.
Okay. Oh, okay. No, I said I couldn't have ran through there. I'd have walked through there. Ain't no running down more days now.
Hey, a scared man can run through an open hole, man.
That's true. But a smart man gonna be up here, Chuck.
That's right.
They trying to move the pile. Man.
Let's see, the spot on the far side says move the chain. Looks like. Looks like we had Savion in there on that tackle, Chuck.
Yeah.
58 was in there on that middle tackle.
Man, one thing I gotta say is I'm happy to see how Schlagle stood up. They got that first big game.
Yep.
By Washington, but now they stand up like they're playing.
You know how it is. Sometimes you get a surprise hit in the mouth, and what are you gonna do? You gonna respond or you gonna lay down?
Right. It's a flag. Usually when it's back that where it is.
Yeah, that's normally if the white hat throws a flag, it's typically going to be holding on the offense. And they're going to be penalized 10 yards.
Just move them on back. Now that's one of the things that Washington cannot, because that's been their Achilles heel. They've been shooting themselves in the foot with the penalties, getting in the red zone, penalties. That's the one thing they have to eliminate.
Yeah, the penalties can derail your drive at any moment, especially a holding penalty moves you back 10 yards. And if I'm on the defensive side with the Stallions, I'm thinking to myself, hey, I got these guys behind the chains now. They just had a flag. So now defensively, we got to make sure we hold them back here and try to force a punt.
Yeah. And what the Wildcats don't want to do is give the Stallions more momentum.
Exactly.
They're already – they got that feeling. They know they can get them.
Yeah.
When you start getting them, you just like, man. Uh-oh.
False start.
Uh-oh, another shot.
This there's not very many first and 25 plays out there. So
only one is Hail Mary.
That's it. Well, that is true. That is true. 2nd and 34, and they got a first down.
But notice what you said.
Almost.
You said Chiefs.
Well, that is true.
Uh-oh. Man, Schlagle. Man.
And that was an excellent play right there by who did we talk about earlier today? Renage Price. We talked about him earlier in the pregame today, and there he was. He did exactly what you're supposed to do as a defensive end.
You notice he pursued from that behind the line.
Exactly.
And man, he got some speed on him.
He does. That defense at the defensive end, when that quarterback is doing that defensive end has one job: do not let the ball cross the line of scrimmage. He stopped the quarterback, forced the pitch, got in on the play.
I used to always say, man, you hit that edge, first thing you do is sit, make sure nobody gets. Uh-oh.
Here he comes again.
Got him.
There he is again.
Yeah,
ball's down. Ball's on the ground. Ball's on the ground.
Ball's on the ground.
They sure did. And it's that same man again. Here's that replay coming in as we'll see him come off that right-hand side over there. Come across your screen, and here he comes. First thing he does, grabs, chops, ball's out. Defense is on it. Stallion ball. He did everything correct. Pursuit, chop, take man down, ball out, recover. That's an excellent play. That's 2 plays back-to-back.
Man, back-to-back. Yeah. So Schlagle starts their offense. Now, we do know this. they can put points on the board.
They can put points on the board.
So confidence, now with confidence, what I'm saying,
Yes.
you start getting the confidence,
Yes.
so it's going to be a problem.
As we know, when old Uncle Mo turns,
Man.
things happen.
Yeah.
Things
Yeah.
happen.
Hey, Uncle Mo, one of the toughest ones.
That Uncle Mo tough. He tough. Uh-oh, that's false start right there. Somebody's a little anxious.
So they can't shoot themselves back
delay
now.
a game. Yeah, that's right there. That's that's what you don't want right there after a turnover. You do not want delay of game. So that's tough right there. Coach is not gonna like that. It really is, and you know, as a coach, I would take a responsibility and say 9 times out of 10, a delay of game is on the coach. 9 times out of 10, because you don't get to play in time. And if you don't get to play in time or you have shifts in there, you're not going to be able to run your shifts because you're going to run out of time. So, you know, a lot of times you got to blame it on the coach.
Usually delay game is the coach.
Yep.
It's either player, personnel you didn't get in, or slash some don't have the right, or the play. One of the two.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. And we see Coach Cam talking. We see him out there talking, man. He started up.
There's no instant replay.
Well, you know, I was just saying talking. He wasn't gonna get to details.
He's making a strong point.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah. He's strongly talking.
He's strongly talking, exactly. Strongly talking. Not to be confused with yelling.
Right. Oh no, Coach Cam don't yell. He's strongly
talks.
Yes. Uh-oh. He sent him after him. There's a flag. Uh-oh.
He overthrew him.
Oh.
It's going to come back anyway.
Yeah.
It's a flag. Holding. Yep.
Now, you know what you know what my coach would have said, or I would have told him. You missed another one with them gloves on.
Take them gloves off.
Take them gloves. Yeah, you come sit down.
We'll take a look at that replay right there as he's got that ball out and he turns that corner and he slings this man wide open.
I mean, it actually was a good pass.
It's a good pass.
Good pass. He just didn't catch it.
You got to catch. You got to catch that
came
ball.
Back anyway.
That's right. It was coming back anyway.
Yeah.
So we may be looking at a little jitters right now. You know, both teams are committing.
That's Friday Night Lights.
It's Friday Night Lights.
It's a nice crowd out here.
Yeah, homecoming,
not
senior
out here
night,
in
and we're broadcasting.
In Wyandotte County, come on out.
That's right.
Uh-oh, they coming after him. They're coming after him.
So did a lot of running, no gain. The offensive line broke down for the Stallions a little bit. The pass rush from the Wildcats.
Now we can see how good an athlete Sincere is.
That's right.
He is running.
That's right.
He's got good, and he had the ability to run and throw on the first one. So we see he's really a good athlete. That's what Coach Macon was saying about him.
Yeah,
he's a running back, playing quarterback. But he's a great athlete.
Yep. And you see a lot of that at the high school level. You see a lot of running backs that are quarterbacks and quarterbacks that are running backs. And, you know, sometimes you see those guys when they get to the next level, they end up being running backs instead of quarterbacks. So.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that was a good play by the outside linebacker. Yeah, that was a good play. He stayed home and honored his keys. And
it was good recognition. If you noticed, the D-back was motioning because they had trips over here.
Right.
To cover it, motioning. So
yeah, there's a lot of communication that takes place on the field. You know, a lot of people don't know how much communication is taking place out there. There's all types of things going on. There's calls and adjustments to those calls and then readjustments on what the offense does that you have to see. So you know, you have to know your playbook on both sides, offense and defense.
And what I really like about that, Larry, is it's showing us that football is being taught.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? Uh-oh.
Oh!
Woo, what a hit.
Good hit. He held on to that ball. That is called a hit stick.
Man.
That is called a hit stick. That's old school right now.
He held on.
Yeah,
man, it's real
very good job. Very good job. We take it at replay as the ball is snapped right here, and he drops the ball a couple times, picks it up. Had good awareness to keep his head up and look and see. There, got a guy down there. Just dump it off to him, and as we see on the end right there, big hit.
Man,
big hit. Legal hit.
Legal hit. That was a good hit. Good legal hit.
Good legal hit.
And he took it and held the ball.
And he held on to the ball. That's what's most important.
Move them chains. You know what I really like is that he had his head up.
He had his head up.
Even though the fumble, he had his head up, and he got the ball downfield.
And he didn't panic.
Man.
He did not panic. He picked the ball up. He took off to his right, took a look. Oh, I got a guy. Let me just dump it off. No sense in me trying to run and be a hero. Let's get it to the guy whose job is to catch the ball. There you go.
Got this power eye. Uh-oh. 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 I seen that coming on the backside. Okay.
Yeah, that's good. That's good pursuit.
Yeah. Now, we talked about earlier just some of the keys for them. We didn't talk about some of the keys.
Right.
But one of the keys that's got to be for Schlagle is they can't have negative plays.
No.
They cannot. They have got to make sure that they get positive plays each time. And it doesn't have to be huge.
No.
It just needs to be positive.
No, you just have to move the chain. So, you know, if you're picking up 2-3 yard clips, as long as you're moving down the field, that's what you have to do.
Once again, looking for nowhere to go with the football, so he just runs out of bounds with it. Lewis. It's going to make it a 4th down for the Stallions.
Yeah, it looked like that was a two-level receiver route. We had a short receiver and we had a deeper receiver. We had one about 7 yards and one about 14 yards, and neither one of them were open. It was good defense by the Wildcats.
It's going to make it a 4th down and 9. Stallions.
Yeah, 4th and 9. That is a. We're gonna get to see this punt.
We're gonna get to see this.
We'll get to see this punt.
Coach talked about it.
We did talk about this. This is isn't this Ross?
This is Mr. Savion.
Yeah, Ross.
Yeah.
We're gonna see this punt, man.
Wearing Derek Thomas's jersey. Uh-oh, delay a game?
Another delay a game.
Yeah, it comes from that back jersey. That's always delay a game right there.
Once again, it's the this is too late in the season for that.
Yeah.
You know? Hey, congratulations are in order for our September Students of the Month. We want to recognize the following students for being outstanding scholars. These 4 individuals, man, you know, they represent the district in an outstanding way, and it's one of those that we're proud to put these young people up on the screen to recognize their accomplishments for the month of September. So congratulations to these four individuals here. There's the punt is away. Nice high punt. Ball bounces, takes a Schlagle's bounce, and it's going to stop at the 20-yard line. And once again, there comes the flag.
And there's the flag.
Activities is somebody from Washington went down in the heat.
Let's see what this flag is. That's what I'm.
Well, you know, we're talking about that rivalry, man. It's heated. Both of these teams are motivated. Both of these teams are fired up, and I know there's a lot of smack talk going on.
Oh yeah.
Tons of it.
Oh, it gotta be.
Oh, tons of it. Tons of it.
Gotta be.
You know, a lot of these kids don't live far from each other.
There's something going on up here. It gotta be on down there.
That is so true. That is so true. This was going to be against Schlagle, though, and so it's going to be a 15-yard deal.
Okay, here's the replay.
We'll take a look and see it. It was a good punt. It was a really good, solid punt. We'll see what transpired in this.
Nice hang time.
Very nice.
Yeah.
And it just kind of died. It was a
dives there. We don't see the flag.
Yeah, it happened a little ways off the screen. You know, sometimes you don't want to show the altercations.
So whatever it is, it's a big 15 yards, whatever it is.
It's a nice 15er. So
Washington at their own 35-yard line. Right now the score is tied 0-0 here on homecoming night and senior night at Washington High School. 4:49 remaining in the first quarter. Nice crowd, guys. Beautiful weather.
It is a nice crowd.
Getting to be fall outside, and it's a really nice day.
It's declaring football season.
Man,
Gets a little crisp outside. And
great night for football. Great night atmosphere.
Yeah. Don't quite see your breath yet, but it's crisp.
It's getting there.
All
right, Stone. Quarterback hands it.
Gave him that little pitch forward.
Yep, that was that little shovel pass right there. So it's a little pitch forward. So those plays are extensions of the run, right? Yeah. You're not trying to throw the ball down the field. You want to run the ball, but you got to do something different. So we've seen the jet sweep, we've seen the toss, and now we've seen the pitch. So each time Schlagle's kind of handled it pretty well defensively, The defensive ends are playing well. They're turning everything back outside quickly, and the cornerbacks are coming up and filling. I saw the safety this time kind of come down as pretty quick to fill that out, and that's what they're going to have to do in those plays like that. But you will have to pay attention to the counter because off those counters, there's always another pass.
Lewis Stone looking to go.
I seen that one.
Able to hit his man on play. Nice block.
Oh, nice block.
And number 14 is.
Hey, that's a good tackle.
That was a good tackle.
Now
Nice
that
block.
saved the score.
Yes.
That saved the score. That was, I think that's Diamond.
Yep.
That's Diamond just made that tackle, man.
Yeah, that was good. That was good tackle.
Yeah.
You take this.
On the catch
We
and run.
were talking about here it is.
Here it is.
A nice little play action.
Yep, right off of. We just talked about that.
Yep, right off that sweep action.
Good block. Good block.
And here's that tackle, man. If he just barely missed that knee.
Yeah, he came off of that block. He just kind of sidestepped that block and just dove in there. If he doesn't do that, it's a touchdown.
Six. Yeah, that's 6
Yeah,
points.
that's 6.
Yeah. Another handoff.
Up the middle.
Yeah.
Good tackle.
I like it.
Nice tackle.
You were talking about the different ways. There was extension of the run.
Yep.
And one of the things that I like about it is on both teams, they're trying to get their players in space. They're trying to get them in space.
Yes.
They're trying to get them in one-on-one, you know what I'm saying, situations to where it's man-on-man. I think our man can beat him more than he won't.
Yeah.
That type of deal. And I like it because that's football being taught and played and letting the players, make plays.
Right, and that's at every level.
Yeah.
So if you can learn it in bitty ball, little people ball, and then you go to junior high school, you go to high school, it's the same concepts. You don't elaborate on the concept, but it's the same concept, and it just continues as you go all the way up to the pros.
This time Stone keeps it, picks up about 4 yards on that. It's going to make about a 3rd and 3 for the Wildcats from the 28-yard line of the Stallions.
Another good thing that's happening tonight, happens all the time, but it's happening tonight on one of the biggest nights for Washington. Coach Cam always opens up the ability for the middle school, feeder schools to be able to come to the game.
Yes.
They have to either have their jersey on or they have to have their ID, and they can get in the game. I love that. You see the jerseys around.
Yeah.
We have seen Eisenhower, we've seen Arrowhead. So it's just a great opportunity to continue to build.
Yes.
After a high snap, Wildcats able to get the first down.
They
A
get that
big run
first
up the
down.
middle.
In order to build your program successfully at the high school level, you have to start off with the little people. When I was coaching back in the day with my son and his teams, I told the head coach, "Hey, what is your offense? What is your defense?" I had my own offense, but I wanted to run his defense, and I told him specifically. I sit in this house. I said, "I want to know what your defense is. I want to learn your defense. Me and my coaches want to learn this defense so we can teach them, because guess what? These kids are going to be going to junior high school, and in 2 years they're coming to you.
Yeah.
So therefore, if I teach them the defense now, that's less you have to do later, and you can just add in all the extras."
So it's like a form system.
It's like a form system.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mishap on the snap there. It's going to lost 6
and
yards.
I hate to see this because each time we get down here,
This time he just throws it up.
Almost
each time
caught.
we get down here, the Wildcats have started to shoot themselves in the
Yes, you get we have noticed that they have gotten away from what got them to this point. And as a coach, you always have to make sure that you don't try to get outside of what you were doing to reach the point where you were at. Coaches can sometimes hurt themselves.
Indeed. We're going to have a timeout for the Wildcats. It's going to be a 3rd and 16. Coach Cam called the timeout.
Yes.
To regroup.
To regroup. And
Yeah.
you guys mentioned both, they get down to the end of the field and they start to shoot themselves in the foot a
Yes.
little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, we got to watch that.
Okay. We're gonna take a short commercial break, and we'll be right back right after this short little break.
Hi, I'm Roman Couch. I'm a senior at Washington High School, and this is the setup, and I'm talking with.
Anna Rodriguez.
All right, so how excited are you about the season?
I'm pretty excited. It's our senior year, so it's a lot of build-up.
All right, and what were the preparations for your upcoming season?
A lot of workouts and conditioning and watching film.
And if you had one hype-up song, what would it be?
Love Sosa.
All right, and I heard that you had an injury in your last season, so how would you overcome that?
I just had to prepare mentally and focus on the future and not the past.
All right, thank you, and good luck on your season.
welcome back to Washington High School, where it's homecoming and senior night here as the Wildcats from Washington and the Schlagle Stallions. I'm Chuck Holmes. I'm here with Coach Mo,
What's
Coach
happening?
Larry Furnell, right here on the Kansas City, Kansas Public School Sports Network. It's our pleasure to bring you this football game on a beautiful night as we see Washington line
Yes,
up
it is.
for 3rd and 16.
It is. Leavenworth Road is lit up. I'm just telling you.
We're going to have another flag down. It's going to be like
This looks so good when you come down, you drive, and you just see the lights.
You see the lights up and the fans in the stands.
The cars.
Yeah, it's
Man,
nice.
Beautiful
It's nice.
Friday night under lights, man.
I'll tell you what, that was an interesting formation the Wildcats were in.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. It was almost like a goal line type of deal, like a tush thing about to happen. But the legal procedure against them anyway, so that knocks
Here
it back
we are
another 5
again. We're going
yards.
to get to see it again.
Here
We
we
see
go
this
again.
formation that they're in. It's a
Great
tight
formation.
little
This is a
bunch.
tight formation.
Yep.
Yeah. Watch what he does out of it, though. They do a lot.
He's going to keep it. He tries to get to the outside. He's just kind of running around. That's not going to work. He's going to be swarmed under by a bunch of white jerseys from the
Excellent pursuit by the Stallions
Not
on
quite
that
sure
one.
what the plan was for that.
Well, you know, that's one of those quick pitch, and you try to out-leverage the ends, and the Stallions did a good job. The defensive ends are doing a good job of holding him in on there. So we're going to look at this replay right here, and you see his little high snap, and he goes out, and it's right there, jailbreak already. Savion is out there, and the linebackers are there, and so now they're just trying to corral him and hold him in. So, you know, Stallions are doing a pretty good job of digging in and keeping the Wildcats from getting to the end zone.
Well, this is
Now, one thing you did say, we talked about, the Stallions are playing defense.
They are playing good D.
Yeah.
They are playing good D.
4th and 21. They're going for it.
They don't have Harrison Butker.
What would you do?
Just go
You wouldn't
deep.
go for
He's
it?
got a man out there. Luckily, the ball hangs up.
What a catch! Oh, what a catch! Did you see that?
Oh, man. Did
Wow.
Nick Carter, baby. Hey, where's ESPN? Where's ESPN?
I got you. Da-na-na, da-na-na.
There we go.
That was outstanding.
Let's see this
Let's check this replay out. You see the quarterback drops back and just heaves it out there. And as we get the camera guy coming across to take a look. Oh, it's a bobble juggle.
Oh, he caught it.
He caught it.
And he kept it up.
And he kept it up off the ground.
That is excellent concentration by the receiver because the defense had the ball. The defense was in great position.
And I just want to say this, Chuck, Larry, he did that on homecoming senior.
He did it on homecoming senior night.
So in 20 years.
In 20 years,
when they run that homecoming field,
they're going to show that play.
They're going to show
my
that.
favorite play.
Yeah.
You got the extra point kick.
The extra point good.
Hey, he just got instant status.
That's right.
Instant status right there in Washington history. Yeah. Yes, sir.
The flag's going to be against Schlagle.
Back in the day, we would say he could dance with whoever he wants to at the homecoming.
That's what I'm saying. Instant status, man.
You got a personal foul roughing the kick on the
Roughing the kicker.
Enforce that on the kickoff.
Okay. We going again with this.
Here we go with that replay. We get a different angle of the replay this time as the quarterback drops back, and we'll see the receiver at the top of the screen there. D-back turns around, good position, has it in his hands, loses it, off the shoulder, off the helmet, in the arms, 6. Good concentration.
You couldn't play it much better than that.
You couldn't play it much better than that. He was in perfect position.
I was going to say,
it should have been an
actually played
interception.
perfect.
Should have been an interception.
It should have been an interception.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes. It was a perfect play. It's perfect.
Was.
Yeah,
Perfect technique.
So that's going to be a 15-yard penalty. So that's going to put the ball for kickoff at the 45-yard line of the Stallions. So if you're coaching this,
you don't kick it in the end zone.
Deep?
Nope.
Are you just going to look for a little pooch kick somewhere?
Well, this would be, if I'm calling this, I'm calling a high angle kick. I don't really want it to go in the end zone because I don't want you to get it on the 20. I want you to have to field it and run. So I'm not kicking in the end zone.
I ain't doing the end zone. I ain't kicking nothing high. I'm telling him, this is. I gave him a number, and you kick it straight at him.
And he kicks
don't
away.
Kick it in the. Don't kick it in the air.
He kicked it to the end zone.
Kicked it in the end zone. That's a free 20.
This thing is rolling.
It's a free 20.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Kick this, roll it right at that guy.
I'm making you touch the ball. I'm making you touch it.
You're gonna have to touch it.
I'm making you touch it.
Yeah. You're gonna have to touch it. After 10 yards, we coming.
Yeah.
I may even script the kick.
Yeah, I mean,
make the front line guys.
That's what I'm saying. Find the person, and you kick it at them. Make it squib right down to them. Make them have to.
Bobby Boucher.
Man,
Bobby Boucher.
Right.
Find him. Oh, there he is.
Yeah.
Get him.
Yeah.
Washington leads 7-0.
That's a classic right there. Everybody does.
Now,
That's a classic.
I want to say something about this, man. Coach Cam is one of the only teams that we see kicking field goals and extra points.
That's right.
I like that.
Yep.
That's right.
Like that.
22 seconds remaining here in the quarter. It's a quick handoff. And
good strong inside run.
Stallions are over to take it over the 25 to the 27-yard line. We're going to see if they try to get another playoff between now and then.
Justin Sims on that run.
It's like they may be content just to let the
five.
clock run out.
Yeah, they ain't going to run nothing else.
That's the end. All right, that's going to be the end of the first quarter here on homecoming, the senior night at Washington High School. You're watching the KCK Public School Sports Network. We're going to take a short break. We'll be back in the second quarter right after this.
Hey everybody, I'm Marco Johnson and I'm with
Savion Ross. I go to FO Schlagle High School.
And this is Quick Hits. All right, Savion, how ready are you for this season?
I'm 100% ready. I'm ready to go hit somebody. That's what I'm ready.
I know you're ready when you say you're ready to go to hit somebody. So what are you looking forward to most during the season?
I'm looking to improve our record from last year. We went 3-6. I'm trying to go like 6-2 at best. And I'm ready to make All-State. I got honorable mention last year, but I'm trying to be actually first team All-State this year.
So what did you guys do to prepare for this season? Because your record wasn't that great, but what did you do this off season?
We hit the weight room. We worked on conditioning. Like we ran like nonstop. Like we trying to get prepared for this season and the upcoming teams.
How is that important, doing all of that?
Because if you're not conditioned, you're not going to be ready, and if you're not watching film, you don't know what the other team is doing.
I understand. So who are you looking forward to play against this year?
Everybody. We're not taking nobody lightly. Everybody.
You're serious?
Yes, I'm for real.
Last question. What gets you hyped? Before a game, what hypes you?
Music.
What do you listen to?
Young boy. All
right, man. Good luck.
Yes, sir.
Tell her you're going to stay up here with me.
We're back. And welcome back to the Kansas City, Kansas Public School Sports Network. I'm Chuck Holmes here with Coach Lowe and Coach Larry Purnell. It's homecoming night here as the Washington Wildcats and the Schlagle Stallions square off here. It's 7-0 Wildcats, and they were able to score on a wonderful pass play.
Man.
We saw outstanding defense.
Everything was correct. Except he didn't pull the ball in.
That's all it was.
It happens.
That Stone was able to connect with his wide receiver for a touchdown.
And that was great. If you seen great awareness and concentration, that was just overall.
That's just overall great play. I mean, I like the fact that the cornerback actually pinned his man, turned his head, got his hands on it, just didn't bring it in.
There's a pitch back and great defense.
And you say he got dancing right.
And he got dancing right.
It's a great defense by the Wildcats. They were able to come up and stop that play.
Man. It's a great night for football, man.
Man, it is, man.
It is a great night out here. And if you look, these stands are packed both ways. I like this, man. This is good for KCK. It's good for our public schools.
It is.
It's good for our community.
It's a long time coming.
Schlagle's back to punt.
Yep, there's our guy.
Fourth and about 6
Savion, what he going to do?
Savion, this guy, he gets a nice line drive punt going, taking at the 40-yard line. He's able to get outside, trying to get outside, and he turns back into it. And he's going to be taken down as number 4 for the Wildcats is Nick Carter. Looking for a little place to run, but found maybe 1 or 2 yards on the return. Good punt.
Good coverage.
Now, you know, one of the things that I be saying, I do a special team. You got to stop tiptoeing, man.
You got to run.
You get to that ball,
get
you
upfield.
got to run. Get upfield.
Get upfield. Get what you can. Get upfield.
In this position, you know you're going to get tackled.
Yes.
That's what we think. But get as many yards
as you can. That's right.
So when you get it, get upfield.
Yep. Don't hesitate.
Don't want to go east and west.
Don't go east and west.
Go north and south.
Put that foot in the ground and go straight upfield.
Yeah.
Watching this ball at their own 47-yard line as both the teams a little bit chippy still.
Yeah.
Little chippiness going on for both teams.
And you know what? I think it's a little timid. A little bit of both sides trying to feel each other out.
Trying to feel it out, yeah.
We didn't think it was going to be a blowout. We thought it was going to be a good game.
Right.
Absolutely.
So that's what's happening right now, but they're feeling each other out. You know, there's a lot of emotions on both sides.
Oh, yeah. Most definitely.
Yeah.
Always in league play.
Stone still at quarterback for the Wildcats. They're looking to expand their lead. He currently leads 7-0. There's the snap. Nice snap. Hand off. Big hole on the right side. He's able to still dance around. Still moving. Turning his leg.
Oh, everybody down.
Gets about a 9-yard gain on that.
Was that
number
that
7?
was Roman Couch?
Yeah, that was doing this thing out there. He's so small. He's just kind of scooting in and out.
Man.
I lost track of him there.
Yeah, he was a scat back. He was setting his blocks up. He was darting in and out behind his big lineman, and it's hard to see the little fellas back there.
I know.
Yeah.
It's hard to see little fellas back there if you got big linemen, and you're taught to hide behind those guys. You can't see. Here's that replay right there. And you got to read your blocks, set your blocks up. Sometimes your offensive lineman can't see you, but that defender can see you. So you use that offensive lineman. You may peek on one side, make that guy commit, then your offensive lineman can engage, and then you go the opposite direction. So that's
got a timeout by the Wildcats.
One of the things I always say, Larry, you tell my players, let your eyes lead your feet.
That's right. That's right.
Let them eyes lead your feet.
You gotta let the eyes lead your feet at all times.
You're on the defensive side of the ball. What are you keying on? What are you keying?
We got this replay. We're going to talk about
We'll
that.
check it out. Yeah, we'll talk about that, Chuck. So we set our hand off, and there it is. Boom. Scat in. Back outside.
In and out.
He made himself a hard target. He made it hard for them to tackle him by continuing to move his feet
and
to keep moving.
more than one.
Exactly. And it took more than one to take him down. So, that's excellent.
That's right. We want to take this time to salute Stony Point North speech-language pathologist Kyra Martini. She received the October Blue KC Sporting Good Samaritan Award during the pregame festivities at the Sporting KC match against LAFC on Saturday, October 5th. Ms. Martini was recognized for being a big supporter and advocate for her students. Several of her students she supports are non-speaking or cannot meet the needs using verbal communications 100% of the time. But she's right there to assist them by using communication devices and other means to help them best express themselves. So congratulations, Miss Martini.
Humble snap.
He wasn't ready for it, but he's able to get back up on it. So, again, out of a timeout, that's a mistake that shouldn't happen this late in the season.
Yeah, you can't have mistakes coming out of the timeout, especially in close games like this. And you just came out of timeout, you just got to play in. And I'm pretty sure Coach said, hey, make sure you keep both hands on that ball. The ball is the most important thing out there right now. So,
absolutely.
You can't keep putting it on that turf. At some point, that ball bounces different.
And once again, the quick pitch, looking to get outside. The Stallions, the speed of the Stallions defense is just tremendous.
Man.
Yes.
They swarm to the ball. I like that about them. They stay swarming to the ball, and they gang tackle.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
Yes, they do. That is one thing that we've been noticing with these Stallions today is they get to the ball quick, and everybody gets there. I had one rule: all 11 hats to the ball all the time. Here's that replay as you see right there. There's our man right there, defensive end holding him up.
And what I really like is they're stretching him out.
Yes.
So they stretched him out to the sideline.
Yes, because the sideline's another defender.
It's
another defender. Right. So you keep moving him that direction, and everybody flows to the ball.
So football's being taught on both sides of the ball.
That's right.
4th and 9. Here come the Stallions again. Stone looking for somewhere to go to football. He keeps going backwards.
It's the wrong way.
That's not a good thing to do.
And he's still getting away. They can't get him.
Now what's going to happen?
Now let's see what happens.
Is there going to be some?
And a good tackle.
He lets the little man come in to make the play.
Outstanding tackle.
That's a good tackle right here. Good open field tackle right there.
That was the quarterback, Sincere.
That was Sincere that time. Good tackle.
Came out with that.
Good.
Stone back there running for his life, guys.
As we watch this replay, one thing the coaches are going to say is too many guys had a hand on him and didn't bring him down. We got to do better than that, especially some of our better defenders.
Yeah, grabbing and pulling and hand tackling.
And we see he gets away and comes around, and we'll see Lewis come flying inside here quickly, and boom.
There you go.
Man can't run without his leg. Good job. Good tackle.
That is a good tackle.
It's a takeover on downs, yeah.
48-yard line of the Wildcats. Wildcats lead 7-0 here on homecoming and senior night.
Now, Chuck, we didn't forget your question. You come back to
Oh,
it
I'll
and
come back
ask
to
it
that,
when
yeah.
you get to it. You come on back and ask, because we got a
I will.
question. We got an answer for it.
And here comes the speed of the Wildcats
Yep.
defense as they're able to
Yeah, shooting those gaps.
shoot the gap.
Shooting the gaps.
Take down number 4, Justin Sims, on that. Yeah, my question was, when you got a guy that's small and shifty like that, and you're a defender, what do you focus on? I mean,
So
you look at his chest, you look at his head, you look at his feet, what?
You talking about individually or
I'm
running?
talking-
Because the first man there has got to make sure the block is out.
Exactly, but
And
I'm
then the
talking about
next
if
man
I'm the
comes,
last line of defense.
You got to.
You got to break down.
The man can't run. You
You got to
can't go
break
without
down.
his legs.
Yeah,
You
and you
gotta
can't
break down and go.
And you can't cross your feet.
Yeah.
You got to break down, stay wide, stay in a wide stance so that you can move laterally. Once you cross your feet, you can no longer move laterally the other direction as your feet come across. So, you teach the kids to keep their feet moving, hopping. No, you guys can't see me, but you keep your feet hopping and you can move laterally.
Yeah, we're gonna have
Here
another
timeout.
timeout here. Hey, the Kansas City Chiefs aren't the only back-to-back champions in the metro area. The girls' volleyball team at Eisenhower Middle School can also boast that they are back-to-back champs. The Lady Eagles took the title last year and won it again this year. The coach says the team is already looking forward to next year. So can you say three-peat? Congratulations, Lady Eagles. I know, Coach Mo, you talked about that, how, like tonight, there are a lot of kids here from Eisenhower Middle School. You see them on the sideline with their jerseys on. There's some kids from Eisenhower from the band, and they feed into Washington High School. We talked about this. I talked about this with Coach Janae Jones.
Yeah.
And we were talking about the volleyball, and they won 2 straight.
Yeah.
And they're going to feed into Washington's volleyball program, which is excellent.
Yeah.
So like both you guys were talking about, starting at the younger level and building them up.
Yeah.
When they get to high school.
Yes.
Yeah, the earlier you teach your concepts, the better the kids will be when they get up to you. And if you can get your junior high school coaches to teach those same concepts, then once you move to the high school level, those kids know those concepts. And now you can add different things in and you're not having to teach the basics of your concept.
Absolutely. And you also keep that you don't rebuild, you reload.
Right, you just reload. Yeah, you just reload.
Yeah, we see what Washington's football team has done in it. I mean, their leading tackler is a freshman.
Yes.
With the sacks.
Yeah.
So here
Now,
comes
I'm going to tell you one
Stallions.
more thing, Chuck. Oh, he's out passing again.
Oh.
Chuck, the other thing we do for a little running back like that, we do what I used to call them corral. So what we're going to do is instead of trying to be 1-and-1 because he's so shifty, we're going to just kind of corral him. Just like you do an animal or something you're trying to get in the gate. It's got to be 3 or 4, and we got to get over here. So we got to gang tackle. We got to get there, gang. So you gang tackle for bigger, and you gang tackle for small.
Yes.
You have to do that.
Make him stop his feet. You always want to make the scat back stop their feet and have to go a different direction, and then you can corral them at that point. But if you allow them to go lateral, and forward, they're going to get you.
Every time.
Hey,
be third,
what do you think my boy Barry did?
Exactly.
That's the epitome of what Barry Sanders was.
Here comes the pass rush. Lewis looking long. He's got a man out there, and it's going to be out of bounds.
He caught it, though.
He caught it.
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
Good
catch.
So once again, a good defense by the Wildcats as they're able to stop the Stallions. It's going to bring a 4th down and 15, but that was a good throw.
So what do you do right now? Do you punt this? Are you punting this, Chuck?
I'm not punting.
You're not punting?
I'm not going to punt.
I'm punting.
My
defense is playing stellar right now.
Yeah, I'm punting. I'm flipping the field.
Man,
for nothing else but to get the ball on the other side of the 50.
You got 7 minutes to go.
It's homecoming.
You down
I want to demoralize the home team. I'm going for it. But then again, I'm up here.
You're down 7. You on this side, and you just going.
I'm just, man, look, nice high snap.
Look what just happened. See, you almost got your block. You almost got it.
But see, that's Larry wanted to punt. I want to go for it.
I'm flipping the field. I'm flipping the field.
Yeah, I want to go for it.
And the reason I'm flipping the field is because my defense is playing so well. So I'm flipping it and hoping a couple penalties here, push you back a little further behind the chains. Now when you punt to me, now I'm getting the ball at the 50 instead of getting the ball at the 10.
See, I'm also looking at that, but I'm looking at the only way they scored is they scored off of a great defensive play that ended up being a greater offensive play.
That's true.
So they haven't really moved the ball on us or scored.
No.
So it's not the offense we're scoring. Our defense is doing good. Let's push them back. We noticed they've been shooting themselves in the foot. Let's push them back. They may make a mistake.
They may make a mistake back there.
And then we got a shorter field.
And our offense has a shorter field to work with.
Well, so 1st and 10 from their own 22-yard line for the Wildcats, leading 7-0 here against Schlagle on homecoming. Once again, it comes that strong. We're going to have a flag down.
Flag look like they're holding.
There's the first mistake you guys were talking about.
Yeah. You know, sometimes you just have to play for that. You have to say, you know, I'm not moving the ball very well offensively, but my defense is playing good. If I can flip the field and pin them back, get a negative play here or there, now I get the ball in a different space. You know, so you know, sometimes you got to play defensive-minded coach instead of offensive-minded to play the percentages, right?
Yeah.
Now, if this was a shootout, no, I'm not giving up the ball. I'm keeping it in. I'm going to run a play, but you know, this is a close game. It's you know, both teams are going back and forth, and you take away that big play,
and it's the first,
it's
the first half. Too.
And it's the first half. That's right. So you're still filling out what you can and can't do.
It's going to back the Wildcats up 10 yards. It's going to take them back to their own 11-yard line.
And we get the ball at halftime.
And you get the ball at halftime.
And we get the ball at halftime.
We're going to
that
have
couldn't
another
have been
flag.
good.
We will call that flag on the center. He didn't snap the ball. Everybody else moved.
Man.
Okay, so what we're seeing.
What did we just say? He's shooting.
Mistake number 2. Okay, now what we're seeing here, too, we're seeing, we talked about it earlier, where both teams, well, especially Washington, they're emotional. Coach Cameron's mom. And then homecoming and senior night.
Yep.
And so far, uncharacteristically, they haven't been very sharp.
They have not. No, they have not. They have not.
So there's a lot of emotions running around here. What's going on?
It's an emotional night.
Interesting to see what Coach Cam does at halftime, how he settles them down a little bit.
1st and 13.
It's going to run outside, and nothing's going to happen there. So it's going to be another loss of about 4 yards on that.
Another loss.
This Stallion defense they're stout on the ends.
It's going to make it
second and the Speedway.
Second and the Speedway.
I was going to say second and KCI.
We go any further back, we'll be in Sport in Kansas City.
How about the lights on Leavenworth Road?
That's right. They might have to stop.
We got to get you going. But you know what? This is a testament also to what Coach Cam said earlier in the season. His team hasn't put together 4 quarters of football in the game yet.
And right there we see a miscommunication.
They haven't. And it's a tale of 2 halves for them. They're either playing great in the first half and then maintain the second, or they didn't play so good in the first and they came on real strong in the second. And they haven't put it together in 2 halves. So this, I think, is the same thing. And we'll look. Plus, I don't know if you want to be in the locker.
No.
Because he's not going to yell.
Oh, no.
But he's going to strongly talk.
He's going to strongly talk to you.
He's going to strongly talk.
3rd and 25 now.
And something is going to change.
Long throw. There's nobody there but Stallions.
And something's going to change.
Something's going to change. And so now he's well behind the chains, and now you're punting from almost your end zone.
Well, see, both these guys sit up here, they're coaches. They know what they're talking about. I'm just a play-by-play guy. I don't know Jack.
And I told him one time at halftime, Larry, I went in, the kids sit there, I sat down, and I changed my shoes in front of them. I said, hey, man, something's going to change. And I just changed my shoes, so it ain't that.
It ain't that.
So it's got to be y'all play.
It's got to be your play. I like it.
Let's do
I
something.
like it.
Going to make it 4th and 25.
So are you punting? Or are you punting? Or are you going for it, Chuck?
See how they do me? See how they do me? 4th and 25. Yes, I'm punting on this time.
Okay.
And when you punt to me, I'm telling my guy, catch the ball.
Man. Look at
Not
this
let it
punt.
hit the ground too many times.
Yep.
And it went out of bounds.
It's contact with the kicker, but they didn't throw the flag on there. So
it's the original line of scrimmage.
Hey, this is that's what
Stallions are going to take it over. They're going to take over with an excellent field position.
So why do you punt the ball?
Why?
There you go.
To get the ball on the other.
Ball back on the other end.
That ball didn't cross. Remember, I said I don't want that ball to get across the 50-yard line, so I'm putting you back there.
The guys in the chain never moved.
They never moved.
They did.
No need to move. The ball went out right there. The ball went out right there. Chain man caught the ball.
5:08 made in the second quarter before halftime. Wildcats lead 7-0. I'm Chuck Holmes up here with Coach Mo and Coach Fidel. We're having a good time on homecoming.
We are having a good
senior
time.
night
Very
here
good
at Washington High School. Outstanding crowd here ready for the homecoming. I look down in the far end zone under the clock down there. They got the convertibles all lit up.
That's right.
Oh, man,
They're
it's
ready to go.
man. Lit up. This is big time. I had somebody ask me, they said, man, what the car is for? I said, what the car is for?
They don't know what homecoming is.
And they said, well, I said, man, okay.
This homecoming in KCK. That's how we do it.
That's what's
how we do it.
Justin Sims on the carry there. Gets about 5 yards on that. Makes second down and about 5 yards to go for the Stallions, who are trying to get back in this game. They're only down 7-0 on an outstanding offensive play on Washington's touchdown.
Yeah.
You know, so they played very well. Their defense has been stout. The offense is still trying to find the right gears, but they're getting there. Lewis takes the snap, looking, then decides to keep it, pumps it up, pumps it over.
Just short.
Now, I like his vision.
Yes.
I like his vision. He is seeing his open receivers.
He's just not getting it there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's a testament to the coaching because he's seeing his progressions. He's going through.
Yes.
He's knowing with his receivers, and he's making the right choice.
He's making the right choice. Yeah.
I thought that was a good choice
Yeah.
there.
He's just not completing it, but everything that he's doing right now, from the sight that he's seeing when he's getting a snap, he knows where everybody's at. And that he had an opportunity to run that ball, and he stopped so that he can get the guy down to the
linebacker
brought the linebacker up, and it's a good move.
He had a penalty on the Stallions that backed him up 10 yards.
They going the wrong way.
They're going the wrong way.
We got to talk to them because they're thinking that offense is going the other way.
Right.
The offense got to go that way.
Car's going the wrong way.
Yeah, car going
not in reverse. You got to go forward.
There we go.
It's going to make it second down.
Maybe they lost the Cadillac converter. That's why.
They might have lost. They might have lost that.
Second down and 13.
They are
from
throwing.
the backside. He's able to get it off. Once again.
Oh, good
And he
catch.
got his feet in there, too, baby. He got his feet in there. That's a good catch there.
Outstanding
Did you see
catch.
that?
Yes, sir.
Joseph Richardson with the
Man,
catch on that.
he got his feet in there, too.
Take a look at this replay right here as we see Lewis roll out and
he got hit as he
got rid of it, got hit, and look at this catch. 2 hands, 2 feet. That's good. That's good at every level.
Did you see him get his feet down?
Yes, indeed.
Every level.
Yeah, intentionally.
Intentionally got his feet down.
Yes, indeed. Joseph Richardson on the catch there.
That's a good catch.
Is that good for
a first down?
That's a first down. Moody change.
Moody change.
Moody change.
You see referee Chuck Wilson out here to
get that clock up.
Get the clock back up. On the play clock. Become the Stallions first and 10 from the 22-yard line.
And what I've noticed,
that's what
I seen them coming on that. They read that. They read that.
Took a little too long to develop right there. If he gets out of it a little faster, and I know it's a screenplay, but if he gets out that ball out a little faster, and you know maybe the back can get it and make a move and turn inside because it was green grass on the inside, but you got to be quick with it.
And we got another.
And we got another one. Oh, illegal shift, decline. Okay.
So the Stallions call for holding, but they're going to decline it. It's going to make it second down. About 15.
Blocking the back by Schlagle.
4:02 remaining in the first quarter. Wildcats up 7-0. Homecoming. Senior night.
Man.
We got a Schlagle alum here.
That's right.
On the call with us.
That's right.
Glad to have you here.
I'm glad to be here.
In all his gold splendor. Man. Got a hand on him. Oh, fumble! Fumble!
Oh, he's rumbling. Big man rumbling. Big man rumbling.
Man. They sure are. Now.
He's down on the field right now.
Yeah. He got pulled down pretty hard.
Indeed.
He got pulled down pretty hard. And the one thing that we had talked about is what he kept trying to do is he kept trying to throw the ball in someone's grass.
Yes.
Man, once you in grass, man, you got to protect that. Yeah. Right. Now, I hope he's okay. We're going to look to see what he's down, but I hope he's okay.
I'm looking to see the number of the big man that had the ball running down the sideline. As we can see here, he's in definite trouble right here.
Yeah.
And then he gets hit hard, goes down. Give me a number here, guys. Is it 62, 62 for Washington.
So we're looking at Justin Jackson. Justin Jackson. Hey,
What?
listen.
Okay.
Justin Jackson.
Okay. I tell you what, guys. Washington's volleyball coach, Patrina Richards, is the last recipient of the Pay It Forward honor on Fox 4. Richard was nominated by her players. They told Fox 4 that she's worthy of the recognition for all the things that she's done for them. Richard says that she's honored to be able to coach the girls and be a mentor on and off the court. So Richards received $400 for her hard work and dedication to these young ladies. And as we talked about the other night, we know exactly where that $400 is going to go. Yeah, she's going to put it back into her program. So that's awesome.
Man, nice.
Yes, indeed.
Now we back there getting to this extra point. This extra
Kick
point.
is up. Extra point is no good.
They missed that
And coming up, we have upcoming games on the Kansas City, Kansas Public Schools Sports Network. Join us for winter and spring sports as we will do 6 basketball games here, girls and boys, along with 3 soccer matches for the girls as they do play in the early spring. So join us for all that action right here on Kansas City, Kansas Public Schools Sports Network. Also, stay informed with what's happening in the school district. You're invited to attend a board meeting. School board meetings are held the 2nd and 4th Tuesdays of every month at 5 p.m. at the Central Office and Training Center at 2010 North 59th Street. You know, guys, what do we on the touchdown catch?
Yes.
20 years from now, guess who else is going to be looking at that video?
Oh, yeah. Now, and that's why I just said, Mr. Justin.
Yeah.
He choosing dance partners today too. Man,
Yep.
he get to choose, man.
Yep.
Yeah. He really choose. Lineman. This was back in the our coach always do. I love to do something special for the linemen because I think they're the key. And they don't get as much recognition. So, we're in middle school, and the kids figured it out later. Like, my linemen are the only ones that can wear their jerseys to school on Friday.
Ah, there you go. That was a good deal.
Linemen got special meal, during the week. They
Yes,
got
indeed.
special things, everybody else. So, what would happen on this is he scored.
And we got some more extracurricular activity going on. And Joseph Richardson was on the return, but we got some more flags out there as the tempers are still flaring, especially after that long fumble recovery and a touchdown by the Wildcats. We're going to see who it's on. It's going to be unsportsmanlike conduct on the Wildcats. And that's going to give Schlagle 15 yards on the return. I can understand the emotions. I can understand being excited. But you got to play within yourself, guys. No, we didn't like that at all.
He's strongly talking? Okay.
Yeah. Says we, indeed.
And he's going to continue.
It's going to continue.
Strongly talk.
When he gets in the locker room.
Well, that's going to move Schlagle up to the 40-yard line.
And guess what? At practice, he's going to strongly talk to that young man again at practice.
All the time he's running.
Yeah, that's right. All the time while he's strongly running, he's going to strongly talk. Yeah.
Coach Cam might be in his little green cart down here while he's running. Still talking to him.
Man.
It's going to be first down for the Stallions. Handoff. The ball's going to be knocked down. It's going to be, again, another mistake by the Stallions as Washington is able to come up with the fumble recovery.
Larry, you okay? Wellness check. Wellness check.
It's just the first half. Look at that. And what we see was not a clean handoff.
Man.
And, when you don't get clean, you got a new quarterback.
That's true.
New quarterback. What's the one thing you worry about when you bring in a new quarterback?
The center
quarterback exchange. And the second one is the quarterback running back exchange. Because the quarterback has to be used to the running back speed coming to the line of scrimmage because they're different.
Yes.
They're all different.
And Lewis was knocked out of the game on that fumble. And hope that young man is okay, but they had a new quarterback in.
What I was going to say is the key for them is what they're going to do. They can't give up.
They can't get no.
Yep. Now here comes Stone. We got another penalty flag down. Again, we're going to have another flag down.
Schlagle's been hitting the mouth a few times. What they can't do is start just covering up. They got to start swinging back up off me. No, I'm gonna continue to stay in the fight, and they get to the second half.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly. And you have to. And coach is going to say that. He's going to remind them, hey, we're not out of this game. 2 mistakes by us have put us behind.
And one wasn't a mistake. It was just a great, outstanding play.
Just a great play.
You know,
so
your defense has got to be still motivated.
Yes.
Because they haven't given up anything.
They haven't given up anything.
Everything's been scored from the offensive side.
Right. Right.
So that's going to knock them back with a 10-yard holding penalty on the Wildcats as they continue to self-destruct when they get good field position.
Yeah.
Stone back once again, looking to take the snap. He's back to the Roman couch.
Let's see.
Good throw.
I knew
good
that
snap.
was kind of seen there. That's a
Quick out to the flats, and once again, that's Schlagle defense.
That defense is there. It is there. And that's what's holding them in the game right now. This defense is playing very well right now. They're making life rough for the Wildcats right now.
Indeed, Darian Basket on the catch. He's able to get about a yard out of that. Well, actually no gain. On that. So good defense by the Stallions as they were able to quickly converge on that. It still seems like Washington's trying to feel themselves out a little bit on the offensive side of the ball.
Do you know what? Like, this is probably a coach's worst feeling is to know that you have too much emotion.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there is a thing where, man, there's too much emotion, and you can't just,
And the pass is incomplete across the middle. It was a good pass.
Good pass.
He just threw it behind his receiver.
A little bit behind him.
Yeah, it's too much emotion.
Yes.
And you can't get going.
Right.
That happens, and we see the replay coming
out right here. See him step into
put
that pass.
Put a little heat on it. He put a little heat on it, and it was behind
just behind him. If he takes a little bit off and leads him across the line, you know, there's an opportunity to get that first down.
Definitely for the first down.
That's probably the best pass of the night.
Yeah.
That Stone has thrown.
Yeah.
Just do it just behind him a little bit. It's the Wildcat formations with the handoff. Number 5.
There's that Stallion defense again.
Stallion defense converges once again.
They're living in the backfield.
It's that Cameron
Fields
Yeah,
trying to make something happen. Unfortunately, only gain about 1 yard on that, so that's going to make it 4th down from the 42-yard line.
Do you punt this one?
Yes, I think you punt this one. I think you punt this one.
This is a puntable offense.
The Wildcats defense has proven themselves so far, with the fumble recovery. It's going to be interesting to see what happens when the Stallions take the field again. Let's see if Lewis is going to come back out, or if they're going to stick with the other quarterback that was in on the last exchange.
The key is to not kick this ball in the end zone.
Indeed.
Roughing the.
They're going to call roughing the pass, roughing the kicker on that.
They're going to get it back. And it's in the end zone. It doesn't matter because it's going to be.
Yeah, it's going to be roughing the kicker.
It's going to be roughing the kicker for sure.
It's going to be 15.
That's going to be a 15-yarder.
Definitely. And they ain't going to give him the first down.
Yeah, well, I don't think they're going to give him the first down. Personal foul, roughing the kicker.
I get this 15.
You see how close I am.
Yeah, I don't care where I am. I ain't punting.
Yeah, let's take a look at that
replay on it.
I'm not punting this. Oh, yeah, we ain't punting this first down. It's automatic first down.
Yeah.
Well, wait a minute.
It's automatic first down.
I don't know. I don't know if it's automatic first down or not.
Automatic first down.
15.
But.
Yeah. All right, they're going to give him an automatic first down on that. I'm like you, Coach. I didn't think it was automatic. I thought they were well short of that, but it's an automatic first down.
I thought it was.
Yeah. So they made it a personal foul. So that's why it's roughing the kicker.
Okay, that makes sense.
Okay, yeah, that makes total sense. So it's going to be a first down for the Wildcats as they're on the 29-yard line of the Stallions. Big mistake by the Stallions.
Huge mistake.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Once again, Stone at quarterback. Now he's got a stacked backfield.
About to be strongly talking.
Oh, I'm pretty sure he's strongly talking on the other side.
Big hole up the middle. Nice big hole up the middle. The Wildcats had a stacked backfield.
Yeah.
So not only did he have the lineman blocking, he had 2 backs in front of him blocking as well. So that was a nice gain of about 8 yards on that.
Yeah, it's a change of a play, too. You're not trying to go outside. You're right up the middle. Let's just run right at him. Yeah. Sometimes you just got to change, just go to basics and just go run right at him.
A little bit more than 1 minute remaining here before halftime. Washington trying to get on the board again.
The Three Stooges. Mo, Larry, and Curly.
Mo, Larry, and Curly.
I tell you what, don't let Andy Reid see that.
Yeah. hey, Trust me.
So
Andy Reid, somebody is watching. somebody has saw
We see
that.
the Mo, Larry, and Curly on Sunday, man. We know something's gonna be up.
We may not see it this Sunday,
Not this Sunday.
but it's gonna happen.
It's gonna pop up in the playoffs, man.
It's gonna happen.
Washington leading 13-0 with just about 40,
It's another one.
Here it is again.
40 seconds remaining.
Another again.
We're gonna have a flag. We're gonna false start.
Flag.
Yeah.
They're gonna,
Man.
we're gonna have a false start against the Wildcats. It's gonna back them up 5 yards.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like you guys, man. If we see that on Sunday, we know somebody's watching.
I'm just gonna tell you guys now. Every time I see it, I'm thinking, oh, this guy could go this way, this guy could go this way. I could reverse out of this. I could do that. I'm thinking the whole time, what can I do out of this offensively? How can I make this work?
Here comes Washington dancing
there
through
it
the
is.
lineup as quarterback Stone.
Yep. And right now, they're just running the ball right up the middle.
Yep, we're going to have a timeout.
Yeah, there's your player there.
Hey, the district's director of the SPED department, Dr. Jakita Lowry, will host talk huddles with families this year. The Let's Chat virtual huddles provide a time for families to learn more about special education, share feedback, and ask questions parents may have about a special education offering in the Kansas City, Kansas public school system. So join us on the following dates: October 24th, November 21st, January 30th, February 27th, April 17th, May 22nd. So visit the KCKPS website for more information. And also, attention families, mark your calendars for the upcoming Family Advocacy Days, designed to connect and support students and families across our community. Join us on October 23rd and the 24th, and again on February 13th and 14th for a full day of resources, workshops, and activities. These events are a great opportunity to engage with educators and advocates dedicated to student success. So don't miss out on this chance to be involved and informed. Save the dates and stay tuned for more information. You can also stay connected with all the latest updates from the Kansas City, Kansas Public Schools Sports Network. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, formerly known as Twitter, and YouTube at KCKPS TV for behind-the-scenes action, game highlights, and exclusive content. And don't forget to visit our website at KCKschools.org for event schedules, news, and more. So be sure to follow, like, and share to stay in the know with everything happening at KCKPS. So here we are. We've got just about 20, just less than 30 seconds before we go here. We got the Three Stooges lined up. Looks like Curly's going to get the ball. No, looks like Mo's going to keep it. He's dancing around. He goes down hard as he's able to be taken down by number 45 from Schlagle. That was Melvin White Jr. on the tackle there. So they're going to hustle in as they try to change. Clock is still ticking. We're down to 7 seconds. 4. Trying to get this play off before. They're not going to get it off.
No.
And we're going to have a flag down.
Too many men on the field.
Yeah, too many men on the field. That's going to probably end the quarter.
Yep.
That's going to end the half here. A lot of confusion there, Coach. Coming out of a timeout still, even though so a lot of confusion. I tell you what, guys, it's homecoming and it's senior night. We're going to have a powerful halftime show for us. Yeah, we're going out right now. It's like both teams are leaving the field. So we're going to be back after this short break. Stay with us. You're watching the Kansas City, Kansas Public Schools Sports Network.
Six, ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Ailey Camp is a wonderful camp that we do every summer. It's a 6-week non-for-profit camp where the kids are coming in and they're learning tap, jazz, ballet, modern, and they're also having a class in personal development as well. These are children who are learning to connect creativity with arts and education.
Right, left. Do that with me. Ready? Go. Right, left.
It's my 3rd year here, and I decided to come to camp because I really like the people here, and I like to dance.
I thought since I was good at dancing, I could make a good improvement and get smoother with my skills.
These children come from Topeka in Kansas City, Kansas.
6,
My favorite part is probably getting to know people and learning the new dances and choreographies. It's really upbeat, and I like upbeat things.
It's important because it gives them a chance to explore and expand their wings. Some of these children, they may not have that opportunity outside of Ailey Camp, but for them it gives them confidence. It gives them a sense of, wow, self-esteem. They're exploring. It's like, I can do this.
It's worth it. You just have to be willing to stay dedicated the entire time.
It's wonderful for them to understand that I'm blossoming, I'm growing, I'm achieving.
At Quindaro Elementary, a new lesson plan is in session. One that could mean the difference between life and death.
How to do CPR when someone's in need of help, if they pass out or something. Because somebody need help, you gotta know what to do.
So what are we gonna do? First thing when we know they need help, what are we gonna do? Call 911!
All 350 students, yes, even the kindergartners, were trained in hands-only CPR this spring. It's something that school leaders want to build upon each year.
Starts to build that confidence, and even if they can't do the hands-only CPR in the moment, it still builds that confidence to call 911 when someone needs help and to, help somebody else through it, and it just starts building that response and that thought and that confidence.
These classes may sound a little different than a CPR class from the past. Stayin' Alive was always the suggested tune to help keep the correct beat, but today's 10 and under crowd doesn't know that one as well. Enter Baby Shark.
And there are lots of songs that are 100 to 120 beats a minute that you can use, but because Baby Shark really just sticks in the head, that's the one I chose.
PE teacher Amelia Kovac organized these classes because she has seen firsthand why knowing CPR is essential.
Several years ago, when I was a classroom teacher back in 2017, I was saying good morning to all my students as they were entering the classroom. And one morning I had a student who was 5 years old fall to the floor and have a heart attack. I didn't feel like I was prepared or ready for that, and I want these students to be ready, because you never know how old or when or where something like that's going to happen.
And now, thanks to this training, these students are empowered to take steps to try to help save a life.
If somebody in my family passes out or something, like I could just do CPR on them.
Today is our annual showcase of Diploma Plus endorsable projects that we call KCKPS Excels. It is a student-run, student-coordinated, student-catered, student-centered event that we facilitate as part of our Diploma Plus and real-world learning programming.
This is Diploma Plus coming to life. In the energy of the room, you see our students' pride.
Our project is practically to go ahead and make sure our taxes is going into the right place for here in Wyandotte County. It put my expectations a lot higher to know that, us students can do a lot more than what other people actually think we can do.
I'm the manager of the event. I'm the event lead of the event. I have a team, so it's my class. I have learned that you can be really organized, you can be have everything planned, but still you're gonna have some surprises at the moment that you're gonna have to figure out.
I think the experience, their takeaway, was that it was a confidence builder. They really, by meeting strangers, really got to get a feel for what that's like, and it was uncomfortable. But it became more comfortable the more they did it.
We're so used to seeing the students within the classroom. This is an avenue in which they can recognize that they can move forward for their careers, to be able to learn, to bond very well, and then most importantly what they want, to make the money. And so it's laying the groundwork for the direction that they're going to be moving in within their future.
My heart is bursting. I am so proud of the way that they are going up to our school board members. They're going up to, people who are executives on different boards, nonprofits, the hospital system. They are going after people to let them know, like, the incredible things that they think, the projects that they've made, the products that they've produced, the businesses that they want to run. I mean, these are really engaged, amazing, and talented students that we have here in KCKPS.
Welcome to halftime of the Schlagle Stallions versus Washington Wildcats on the Kansas City, Kansas Public Schools Sports Network. I'm Coach Mo alongside Chuck and Larry. Let's talk about the first half. What are some of the takeaways?
Well, you want to start with me or you?
Go ahead and start.
Okay, what I've seen Washington's defense playing their hearts out. I've seen Schlagle's defense playing their hearts out. Scores 13-0, but just a couple mistakes from Schlagle. And they're not on the board. But what I've seen so far is both teams are being tenacious. Both teams are playing hard. And a lot of mistakes by both teams. Right. But still, good football game.
Yeah, and I have to agree with you, Chuck, on that. Both defenses are playing very good right now. The offenses are what's struggling for both teams. Mm-hmm. We saw that long play by the Wildcats that resulted in a long touchdown right there. But other than that, they haven't really been able to do anything offensively, and neither has the Stallions. Right. So we're seeing both defenses stand up and stop these offenses from doing what they want to do. Right. And now we're waiting to see what changes in the second half that the coaches are going to make offensively to get the ball moving. Yeah, we've seen where Washington they made mistakes. They've shot themselves a number of times in the foot. And I hate to use that term, shoot themselves, but they've miscommunicated. We've seen some delay of games late in the season. We've seen some mistakes that should not be made at this late in the season by both teams.
We also seen some holds that were called.
That's true.
Because I learned that it's not holding if they don't call it.
If they don't call it, it's not holding.
See?
So I learned that.
It's not holding if they don't call it.
We got that established.
I tried to explain it to him the last time.
Yeah,
it's only holding if you get caught.
It's only holding if
you don't get caught. It's not holding.
But we're not teaching them to hold. Then they're going to get caught.
No one's taught to hold.
So that's all we're going to say. We're just going to leave it at that one. Now, one of the things I really noticed is that the points that's on the board really are all off turnovers.
Right.
Yes.
And not turnovers. They're all big plays is what I'm really trying to say. Right. The one was a turnover, he picked it up, scored. The other one was a great defensive play that turned into be a greater offensive play.
Right.
So it really hasn't been offense that's moving, it's defense moving. So I think this is the type game we thought it was going to be. It's going to be a battle. It's going to be them playing, and it's going to come down to big plays.
Indeed.
From there.
It's going to be whoever makes the better offensive adjustments to get that ball moving is going to win. Is going to ultimately win this game.
Right.
I'm really excited to see which team comes out more settled in the second half than what we saw in the first half. Like we mentioned, it's homecoming and it's senior night. Yeah. And we got a little alumni here. We got a big crowd and stuff here. Yeah. And so both teams come out a little tight.
Yeah.
And so I want to see
it's a lot of emotions.
If Coach Macon is able to calm his boys down to get them playing the type of football. They scored 58 points last week.
Right. Let's check out a few of these highlights that we got from the first half that got us going on. Let's check that out. So here.
This is the first one.
Okay, this is the run. This is the big run at the beginning from the kickoff. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's running. We're going to see this massive stiff arm. Yeah. It's coming up.
Here comes the Derrick Henry. Get out of the way.
But he continued to make the tackle. He still made the tackle, so that's good. Yeah. Now we're looking at this run. We see Sincere getting out, making that little pass play, and a great hit. Hit stick is on here.
Yeah, there's nothing free.
Yeah.
Indeed.
No, and he held on to it again.
Oh, yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah.
So we see here.
We have another one.
Oh yeah, this is the big run here.
Yeah, that's that option run.
That option run, that RPO.
Good tackle.
Yeah, that was a good tackle right there, and that's what we're seeing right now. We're seeing the Schlagle defense stand up.
See this defense? They're gang tackling. We see how many players are over here for Schlagle.
8 hats. 8 hats to the ball.
Man.
8 hats to that ball.
They're doing a great job of spreading out.
Yeah.
They're using the sideline, as you mentioned. They're using the sideline as another defender.
They
And
really
that's a great job. That's a great coach defense.
And they've got the quarterback. There's something else. They've got him running.
Yeah. Right.
He's not able to stand back and do what he normally does, and he's not comfortable. They've got him moving and running. That's a testament to Schlagle's defense.
Yes, it is. That's as I mentioned, that's a well-coached defense.
Oh,
and they're playing very well. Now, they kept a big hit right here as he's able to knock him down. And that's the quarterback for Schlagle.
That's a good tackle.
Right.
That's a good tackle for him.
Now here we see he's about to get hurt on this one. He kind of just throws it up. But
that's that catch on the sideline.
Yes,
and you notice how he got his feet in bounds.
Yes.
Man, that's something to be.
Both hands up,
hands
both feet down, dead in the legs, toe tap.
Now this is
where he got hurt right here.
Uh-oh, this my man Justin.
Yes, big man.
This big man Justin, he going.
Here we go, big man touchdown.
He ready for the dance.
This is going to be on every job description he fills out for the rest of his
Man,
life.
everyone.
But he's running like he has all day.
Yeah.
That is true. He was moving kind of slow. They took them cement boots off while he's running down the sideline.
Look at it from this angle. Look at it from this angle as he picks it up.
I got it.
Look at the block. We seen the block that just happened. Good block. Another block.
Right here.
Another block.
Look at it.
Yeah, he's
Good blocks. Good blocks by his teammates.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Good blocks, good run.
Yes, sir.
He the man tonight, though, baby.
Oh, yeah. That build back
He gonna
was a
get
nice
there.
spot. That was
So
excellent.
we got a chance to see those highlights from the first half. Exciting. This was an exciting game. We've seen a lot of turnovers, a lot of different things,
Right.
but it was exciting. We're going to get out to a commercial, and then we'll be right back.
That's good.
First, I ride the bus, and then I come here, I go to the gym, and then I just go to my first hour. I have career first hour, I have orchestra 7th hour, I have math, ELA, and then my FA, and then I have science, and then geography. My favorite is orchestra, because I love playing my instrument. My favorite thing is pretty much like just learning new things. It feels great. And like to learn new things and have good experiences. To be better every day, I try to be more confident and never be scared, and always be nice to others. At Rosedale Middle School, we're getting better every day.
All right, so we're back. Now, Larry, what are the keys you're saying in that Stallions locker room?
Well, right now, if I'm coaching there and I'm telling the kids right now, look, let's continue to play strong defense because that's what's keeping us in the game. Number 2, we have to do something on offense to get the ball moving, which means maybe I need to call different plays. I need to set you up differently to allow us to move the ball so we can take some of the pressure off of our defense. And number 3, guys, relax. We're not out of the game. Relax. Relax. Let's continue to do what we do. Let's be who we are, and let's turn this thing around.
Absolutely. Hey,
Chuck.
I think in the Washington locker room, they've got to control their emotions. It's a special night, homecoming, senior night. You know, a lot of parents here, a lot of kids are here. They've just been a little bit tight. So control your emotions. Number 2 is you got to fix the mistakes. They are they're making too many mistakes that are killing their own offensive drives. So they need to fix those mistakes. And the third thing is you got to slow down that Schlagle defense. Those guys are all over the ball, man. They're everywhere. They're coming after you every single play. So those are the 3 things I would like to see them do in the second half.
Okay. Well, that wraps up our halftime coverage. Stay tuned, because you'll have the second half of this Waco rivalry between the Schlagle Stallions and the Washington Wildcats here on the Kansas City, Kansas Public Schools Sports Network.
Right now we're just doing like poetries about traveling, And like this is like the first poem that I really understand. Poems weren't really my thing in 4th grade. I think they like seem more interesting in like 5th grade.
Later on, he studies cap code for a moment.
My class does different things from the other classes. We meditate. Today at morning meeting we were sharing icebergs. If you don't know what icebergs are, icebergs is just basically like you can see the top of an iceberg, right? That's you acting happy. The bottom is like all your feelings, all your emotions, what you actually feel. Since we were sharing that, we always meditate so like we can get off that. So we don't bring it to us and like bring it in our work.
Every day, I'm gonna ask you, what similes and metaphors did you hear in music?
The way I try to get better every day is like just paying attention, because in 3rd grade, I always had trouble paying attention, so like my grades are terrible. In 4th grade, it's like my teacher, Miss Maroney, she never let me give up. So like I started doing better in 4th grade too. And like in 5th grade, I'm getting better every day, like just by just meditating, because meditating helps me too. And like I'm always trying my best. I'm never like sometimes I can be hard on myself, but like being better every day is like I just let stuff go. Like I just let it fly maybe sometimes. And then like sometimes I don't get a good grade, but then I just get better every day by just paying more attention, and then I just get better grades and better grades. I like basically have all A's this year now. At Francis Woolard, we're getting better every day.
Hello, everyone. I'm Marco Johnson, and I'm with
Coach Cernan Macon from FL Schlagle High School.
And this is Pep Talk. Okay, Coach, how do you see your season going this year?
I expect a good season this year.
And why do you expect that? Tell me more.
We have a lot of returning players, so we have a lot of experience.
So what do you think will shine the brightest? Offense, defense, special teams?
No question defense will be the bright spot for our team this year.
Tell us about the culture there.
The culture's great. We've been building a great culture for the last 4 years now. The kids have bought in, so it's an exciting time around our high school.
You also mentioned something about community. What is that about?
Well, we're doing community projects this year where our student athletes, we go out. Children's Mercy is one of the places we'll go to this year, as well as Ronald McDonald House, teaching the kids humility and for them to understand about life.
And you know, a lot of that will transfer to the football field, correct?
Absolutely.
So my final question is, how do you feel that your leadership has changed the culture there?
Humbly speaking, I think my leadership has transferred over to my guys, and they're becoming young leaders, and they understand what's important.
Coach, I'm proud of you, and we wish you the best.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Back to Washington High School, where it's homecoming and senior night.
Yeah.
Here on the Kansas City, Kansas Public Schools Sports Network. I'm Chuck Holmes here with Coach Mo and Coach Larry Fennell. We're having a good time. It's been a wonderful night of football so far.
Yes, sir.
The Stallions trail 13-0. We talked about it at halftime, after that riveting halftime show that we just did. I'm telling you, man. And we're quick change artists, too. We had to go up the stairs, and we're not even out of breath. So.
Hey, this is not DeSoto where we had 200 steps.
It's not DeSoto where we had to take an elevator.
Take an elevator.
Yeah, up
Good
and down
thing we
the
didn't
stairs.
get stuck in it that day.
Exactly. So, no, we've had a good time here tonight, and it's been an entertaining football game. We talked about it at halftime, what both teams have to do in order to be successful at the end of the game tonight. You know, Washington has to control their emotions. It's simple as that. Yeah. I know Coach Cam's mom passed away a couple of days ago. We want to give him, our sympathies for that. Yeah. And so he's playing with that emotion. He's got other, like I said, with homecoming and with senior night. It's just a lot of stuff going on. They got to fix their mistakes, what they were doing in the first half. Yeah. And then they have to capitalize on the mistakes.
That's right.
They have to slow that Schlagle defense down.
They do. And that defense is flowing right now. Those defensive ends are doing exactly what you want them to do. They're getting up the field. They're turning everything inside, or they're stretching it out, forcing them to go a little wide. Linebackers and safeties are coming up.
Yep.
But the crazy thing is we ain't seen not one either team offensively get going?
We have not.
No,
And
no.
both of them have high-powered
And both of them have
Both of them high-powered offense. Schlagle
So
ran
now-
out 58 last week.
Now it's like, okay, the first half may have been the defensive half.
Right.
Second half,
We're
we may
expecting some fireworks
We're
in the second
expecting
half.
fireworks. It's going to be interesting to see, can Lewis come back and play in the second half? What's the extent of the injury that he had?
Absolutely.
I won't speculate on what he had or anything like that.
Yeah.
However, it looked like could have been head.
He got spun around pretty good,
Spun
so
around
we're not
pretty
sure
good.
what.
Slammed to the turf. So
Yeah.
we'll see what happens if he's cleared to come back for the second half. If he is, that's great. If he's not, Slugger's going to have to move with the backup
Absolutely. Well, we're going to take a short break. We're going to be back after this message. You're watching the Kansas City, Kansas Public Schools Sports Network.
Hello, everyone. I'm Marco Johnson, and I'm with
Fernando Pena,
Darwin Gonzalez,
Josh Espinoza.
Sai Carrera.
and this is Center Circle. Hey, how excited are you about the season?
We are really excited. We're looking forward. We've been training, so we are really excited.
So how do you see the season going for your team?
Better than last year. Hopefully a lot of wins, and we are prepared for any.
So check this out. How have you gotten yourself ready for the season?
How I got myself ready for the season? We got some touches with the ball, make runs, we train hard with our feet, and hit the gym.
So let me ask you this: if you had to play anywhere in the world, what would be your favorite soccer stadium?
Santiago Bernabéu, Real Madrid.
Why is that?
It's a pretty stadium that I can see.
I love that. Okay, last one. Who's your favorite soccer player and why?
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Why? Tell me why.
When I first started playing the beautiful game of soccer, my first pair of cleats, it was a pair of CR7s. And when I first touched the ball for the first time with those cleats, it was at age 6. And ever since then, I just always saw him as my idol.
I love it. Yeah. All right, guys, have a great season.
Thank you.
And welcome back to Washington High School.
He's got
homecoming
Wyandotte on
and
the
senior
mind.
night.
He got Bulldogs on the mind. He really wanted
no
to be
idea
a
why that
Bulldog,
happened.
Larry. He really
But
wanted to
anyway,
be a Bulldog.
Wildcats lead it
let's go.
13-0 over the Schlagle Stallions. We've got some interesting stats on the quarterback Stone. I'm sorry. For Washington, he said that one long pass play is what really got his stats in a positive manner.
Yeah.
So he's got 43 passing yards, 12 rushing yards, 1 touchdown.
Yeah.
Minus 12.
So far, that's for Washington Savion Stone.
We've had a good time, and we were mentioning the crowd that's here. It's huge, and we've had an outstanding, afternoon. We've got the band here. We got members here from Eisenhower Middle School.
Yep.
They're here to be part of what's going on and stuff. So we're having a good time, man. It's been fun. It's like back in the day. It's like back in the old days when when the place was packed. Not just on homecoming nights, but
that's right.
Every night.
Yeah, that's right. Back in the old days, I was down there on the field.
Yeah.
So it's a different advantage up here.
Well, see, the last time I played on this field, it was grass. Well, it was a parking lot. They painted it green. That shows you how long ago that was. They painted it green. Yeah, the parking lot was softer, so that shows you how long ago that was. Yes, indeed, man.
I don't know if I want to play on that one. I don't think I want to play on that.
We didn't have lights. We had a couple of guys up there on ladders with flashlights.
Hey, it was hard enough in the 80s.
I was playing back in the 70s, man. Yeah, it was tough, man. So we didn't have face masks. What are you talking about?
What you're saying is you guys in the 70s softened it up for us in the 80s.
I guess so.
I
guess so,
man. I just want to make sure.
It was brutal.
We appreciate all you did to set it up for us coming up.
Well, Washington is about to kick off to Schlagle as the Stallions are trying to get on the scoreboard. They trailed 13-0.
This is going to be one of the most important possessions for the Stallions.
Yeah, it really is.
This first one. It's how they're going to get set, how they're going to get started.
And again, the ball wasn't touched, so it goes into the end zone as an automatic touchback. So the Stallions will take over from their own 20-yard line, trying to get their offense in gear.
Now, I just want to know, is that a sign or not?
Not yet. We won't know until we take a snap.
I won't say nothing. I'm just saying there's a sign.
We won't take a snap. We won't know yet.
Well, we're going to find out real quick if it was a sign or not.
Well, you get the ball at the 20, so that's positive.
Okay, well, let's see. Because he was trying to field that.
He was trying.
Oh yeah, he was trying to field it.
He was trying.
Yeah, there's
But
no doubt about that.
that's when you just get out of the way.
You got to get
You don't know which way it's going to bounce.
Man,
Just
get
get
out
out
of the way.
Yeah, just get out of the way. Let it go. They had enough
But
steam.
the
It
one
was
thing
going
you
to
got
the
to
end
know
zone.
though is once they go 10 yards, they can get it too.
They can.
So you got to make sure it's going to go in the end
You
zone.
have to make sure.
You know,
Those are facts.
Look at Schlagle's offensive line, and they've got a couple guys up there that can probably move people around on their right side.
Oh yeah.
Let's see if they start to run the football that direction. Once again, a bad handoff, and Washington able to capitalize on that mistake.
Yeah, new quarterback, and you know those are the things that Schlagle's going to have trouble with right now. As we see, young man Lewis is not out there, and his backups out there, and you know that's always a tough thing for the coach.
Yes.
When your starter goes out, you know you have confidence in your backup because he's the first backup.
Right.
However, he's not the starter for a reason.
I mean, how many reps does he get with the first team during the week?
And that's what it comes down to. How many reps did he get with the first team?
Yes, indeed. You know, the new
You're
quarterback.
right. They got some size on that side. You know.
Ryan Dwyer's the freshman quarterback.
Thomas Cole is over there.
He's going to trust him to go back and throw. Here comes the pressure. He tucks and runs, able to get to the outside. He's up to the 25, and he goes out of bounds at about the 26-yard line. So he may not be able to, to throw.
And
but
just
he can sure run. He's got some speed on him.
You know, something like that would give a kid confidence.
Yes, indeed.
You know, even though it was a pass, he was able to pick up positive yards and something good happened out of it. And, you know, sometimes that will help him get going.
Yeah. And settle that offense down a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
that's a key, is that they're doing positive. Like that's what
Right.
it has to be positive.
Right.
They got to move each time. You know.
It's going to make it about 3rd and 2 for the Stallions from their own 28-yard line.
This is a crucial third down.
Yes, it is.
They got to complete this one.
Goes back to pass.
Oh,
Look, he's got a man open out there. He's going to overthrow him. It's going to be dropped by the defensive back. You know, the old saying is there's a reason they play defense and not offense.
That's right.
I'm going to say
That's
this.
right. That's right.
Yeah. You know, and Wildcats lead the state in interceptions.
They do.
You know, and they've dropped a couple of them tonight.
They have dropped a couple tonight.
I don't think that I would have, 3rd and 2, I don't think I would have went downfield.
No, I'm running the ball.
I think I'd have got that first down.
At this level,
possession.
I'm running the ball.
Yeah.
Unless I have a
first
quarterback.
possession of the second half.
Yeah, I got to move the chains. I got to have
change,
something
man.
positive. I got to get in.
Moving that change,
And let's
man.
Coach Macon was trying to catch him off guard because he's thinking like a coach like you guys are. Hey.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I mean,
why not?
I mean, it's not a bad play to try to go down the
that's
field.
a nice
That's
punt.
a good punt.
Oh, man.
Oh, the up man didn't see it. Oh, he got it back.
Unable to recover it, and it was right there.
The up man. The first guy up didn't see the ball. He was looking at the man. But which is his job, to look at the man, not to look at the ball.
True.
I mean, I don't want to fault him for that.
I'm not going to fault him for hustling down, doing his job.
You're right, but I'm going to say this. I always say that is your job, but play football.
But play football.
Always play football.
Always play the football.
Absolutely. Well, that's going to get the Stallions the ball at their own 45-yard line.
We'll take a look as we see that ball come down, and he just misjudged it. And yeah, he was a little bit tight, so he may not have seen the ball in the first place. So he was a little bit tight right there. So it was good coverage.
We'll see what happens.
Good coverage.
Man, they still in that Three Stooges.
Coach saw something.
Uh-oh.
Give it off to Curley.
Man,
Curley's taken down.
I've got to say something about that push that Schlagle is getting. Schlagle is getting a very good push on that defensive line.
They are living in the backfield of the Wildcats.
They are.
We'll see. We'll see him shoot that gap. I think that's Javier Cole. Boom. There he is right there. He shoots the gap. He beats his man. You know, anytime you're offensive lineman and you're turning around looking back at the ball, you know you're wrong.
Indeed. We're watching the Stallions defense play a number on this good offensive line from Washington.
Uh-oh.
Got a little
That bootleg.
out,
Can he get to the
Here
corner?
comes the speed of that Schlagle defense again.
Man,
able to hold it to a 5-yard gain.
That's speed.
That is speed, yeah.
That's speed.
Schlagle's speed is keeping this game from getting away from him.
Yeah.
You know, and if I'm coach, I'm thinking to myself now, I can't run outside.
No.
I have been successful in this Three Stooges offense, as they call it, this formation of running the ball up the middle. Let's continue to do that until I bring that defense in a little bit. Then I can go back outside.
Let's see if they complete this third down.
Again, they're looking for a man and just out a little bit too far in front of him.
Yeah, a little too high, too. He's got to get that ball. Balls like that need to be down on the man, on the chest. Anything that's up top like that that's tipped is a surefire interception.
It's going to be a surefire interception, or somebody's going to get a big hit.
Or somebody's going to get a big hit. Yeah, you got to put that man. You got to put the ball on his body. You got to put it on the body.
I wonder is that because he's been getting pressure and he's running, he's not comfortable sitting back there, setting his feet right now.
That's entirely possible. That's a good point.
Because if you see him as he's dropping back and he's moving, his feet are never set.
Right.
They're constantly moving as he's trying to throw the ball, and we all know that doesn't work.
Wildcats about to punt the ball.
They are punting this one. No question.
No question. They're going to punt.
No question this time.
Here it comes.
He's short-legged.
It's going to take a veer running out of bounds. It's about the 14-yard line.
Wasn't a bad punt there.
It was a good result. Good result.
They're going to mark it up to 15. So Stallions will start deep in their own territory at the 15-yard line, trailing the Washington Wildcats here on homecoming and senior night, trailing 13-0 here at Washington High School.
This here, they have to get something going with this one. They cannot afford not to get something positive.
Yeah, they got to get something positive.
They have to.
If nothing else, but to get the ball across the 50-yard line, and if you have to punt, to get them deep, you have to show something on offense to be able to move this ball a little bit.
Washington has to know that just because that backup quarterback's in here does not mean that we're not moving the ball down. So they got to see the backup quarterback moving them down.
Well, we did have a flag on the play, and so
re-kick.
It was against the Stallions, so Washington brings their offense back out. Now it's 4th and 1. From the they're going to go for it on the other side of the field. They're going to be.
They shot themselves in the foot.
I'm not sure what that flag was.
I don't know what it was either.
We see the one line judge standing at the 46. That's where they placed the ball. The 46 was going to be 4th and 1 for the Wildcats.
4th and 1. Wildcat. This is a Wildcat run formation.
Coming to the short side of the field.
Yeah. Got him.
Wildcats able to get the.
Okay, Coach Cam.
And there's the flag.
Hey, we got an official out here. Normally when we see laundry on the field, it's yellow.
Yes.
Hey, we got a referee out here throwing pink flags.
Yeah.
It
is October.
It's breast cancer awareness.
Breast cancer awareness. That's right.
Yeah.
That's
right. I love it.
That's exactly why he's doing it. Yep. And he's thrown enough of those flags tonight, so we know.
He's thrown it quite a few times. We recognize it early. What's wrong with the real new different flag?
Right. Well, I said, well, when did they get the replay?
When they start throwing pink
when they start throwing the replay play. I thought it was the red replay from the NFL.
Again, we got student body right. And once again, and we got another flag out.
He threw that one hot.
Yeah, he threw that one hot. Got a holding on the Wildcats. What do we talk about in halftime? They got to eliminate those mistakes.
They have to. If the Wildcats want to blow this game open, they have to eliminate the mistakes. If you take away half of these flags they've had, it may not be 13.
Exactly.
They may have 20.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They're hurting themselves because you're losing yards and going backwards. And once you get behind the change at any level, when you get behind the change, it's hard to get back up.
Well, Coach Camp's going to be pretty
it's
excited
almost
about
like
his defense.
Oh yeah, defense.
They're playing good.
His offense is another story tonight.
Well, it's kind of like you keep getting ready to run the play, and then you sit, your best player mow down.
Right.
That's not good.
Because you keep losing that momentum every time. So you keep sitting them down.
Eventually, he's going to go on the other side and get a drink.
That's right.
Eventually.
Right. Yeah. You get to find a drink somewhere.
Yeah. Man. Eventually, he's going to go on the other side and get a drink.
Yeah.
Hand off up the middle.
That's how Mo works. He's not loyal. He's not.
And just notice we talking about momentum, not coach
Chuck.
I had to, before Chuck me, I got to make sure we get that out there. Because he was going to chuck me.
Oh, yeah, he was going to let you have it.
Oh, he was headed for it. I can see.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to be second down.
He was getting
14 for the Wildcats from the 45-yard line of the Stallions. Stallions trail 13-0 to the Wildcats here. Washington on their home field.
Man, but I still see the fight in both sides right now, so I'm happy to see that. I'm glad. I think we're still looking at a good football game, good competition.
Yes, indeed. Here
here they come.
able to get a nice high throw, brought down by the receiver. Now looking for a little running room. Able to skirt in and out, caught from behind, brought down at the 34-yard line. Going to be short the first down, but it's a nice little kick, nice little run after the catch.
That's Cameron again.
Yep.
Cameron on the receiving end of that.
I've seen multiple plays out of that formation, and as an offensive-minded coach, we take a look at it right here as he just kind of just back gets. And you notice that time he put that back foot down.
Correct.
Yeah,
he put the back foot down.
Planted.
Yes.
That's a good throw.
Yeah.
Earlier he's been throwing off the front foot.
Going to make it 3rd and 4. There's a low.
Well, he was tippy-toed.
Picks it up. Dancing. He's going
Uh-oh.
to get out to the open.
Uh-oh.
He's going to be caught from behind, but a nice run after the bobble on the snap. He's able to pick it up. We got another flag that's down. They're going to call that on Washington for a little unsportsmanlike conduct at the 30-yard line.
Okay. You said sportsmanlike conduct?
He's
talking to the player out there.
See the flag out there.
Uh-oh.
The referee threw the flag. Unsportsmanlike conduct.
Oh.
That's going to back him
up.
15.
Man, no wonder I see them strong.
Was that after the play?
He threw it after the play.
So that 15 will come back. It'll still be first. Should be still first down, just 15 yards back.
Let's see the replay right here.
Let's take a look and see.
We see the fumble, snap. Nice plant and upfield. Now that's what he did really good. He planted and went
straight upfield.
Yeah. On the good play.
There's the referee running that way, and the flag is already down.
Still had enough for the first down, so it'll be first down from the 26-yard line.
Yeah.
Yeah, still first down. They just lost.
Play.
Yeah, it's a big play.
Where Washington has self-destructed a little bit on that end. Yep. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 26 for the Wildcats. They look to expand their lead. They currently lead 13-0. Turner with it again, running over people, bringing up the middle, and dragging defenders with him.
And like you said,
inside run.
To move up or down
inside
the
run. That's what they've been having success with. Inside run.
Yes, the success for the Wildcats has come off of inside runs. Yeah. They're not coming on the outside. The Stallions are too fast for that.
Is that an injured player?
Cramps.
I hate to see that. I don't want to see that.
That looks like the second-string quarterback, guys. That looks like the second-string quarterback that's down. Okay, we're going to take a short break as we come back right after that. So we'll be right back after this short break.
Hello everyone, I'm Marco Johnson and I'm with
Nick Carter from Washington High School.
And this is Quick Hits. Okay, Nick, tell me how you see this season going this year.
I think we're going to be good. We're going to play some good football. We're going to compete this year.
Well, you competed last year. Last year you guys did a great job. You had a winning record. So are you trying to build on that?
Yeah. I don't want to go 5-4. Obviously, I'm not satisfied with 5-4. I really want to beat everybody on our schedule.
So what does it take to beat everyone on your schedule? That's not an easy task.
Everybody being locked in, everybody doing their job, even like after practice, try to get some extra work or just watching film, doing the little things,
That's excellent. How did you guys get to this point where you're doing the little things? How did that happen?
I think really just the leadership on our team, just staying on our teammates about that type of stuff so coach doesn't have to, and just holding each other accountable.
What do you do to get hyped for a game?
Listen to some music, talk to my teammates a little bit, just really get into the pregame mindset.
All right, Nick, we wish you the best. Good luck, man.
Thank you.
And welcome back to Washington High School here on homecoming and senior night. Schlagle Stallions and the Washington Wildcats, 13-0 Wildcats lead. I'm Chuck Holmes here with Coach Mo and Coach Larry Fennell on the Kansas City, Kansas Public School Sports Network. Glad to bring this game to you guys. Washington takes the snap. Direct snap, been brought down by that quick defensive line from Schlagle. You guys have mentioned they're having more success running up the middle than they are on the outside.
Yeah. When you're playing a defense that can flow from sideline to sideline, the thing you have to do is negate their speed and go right at them. You move right at them, and then their speed doesn't. Now it's a power game versus a speed game.
Right.
So that's the thing that coach has done right now. Is going with these inside dives and these inside traps, and that's trying to help them out.
Once again, that wildcat snap as Washington takes it and runs kind of off right tackle.
Right.
Able to pick up about 4 yards on that.
But the more he runs that same formation, the more Schlagle's going to pick up on it, and it's not going to work anymore. So you just can't come out and continue to run the same formation over and over and over. You do have to still kind of mix it up a little bit. So
well, I thought they, like they used to say with the Veers, like Novocaine.
It's like Novocaine. Just give it time.
Just give it time.
Just give it time.
You two are killing me. Oh, man. I hope you guys at home are enjoying this more than I am. That's for sure. Man, you guys are killing me up here.
I'll run a dive play out of any formation.
Man.
And speaking of dive,
there we go.
Up the middle.
There it is.
And
it's a touchdown.
He got in there.
Yep,
got in there.
He's in there.
They got to give it to him. Got in there.
As Washington does what they do best, they just ran the ball right up the middle.
And we talked about that, who was going to change what they're doing at halftime, and we now see that the Wildcats have gone to a more power, straightforward game and not so much outside.
Yes, indeed.
And this is our first offensive score.
It's the first, yes.
Well, I can't say first offensive score.
It's the first offensive drive.
That led to yes.
Because the other one was an offensive score.
Yes.
With the catch. It was a great catch.
Great catch.
Yeah.
Great concentration.
Yes.
Great concentration.
But this was great grit.
Yeah, because they had to overcome a penalty.
Yeah.
They got the ball back.
Line up for the extra point.
And then they overcame a penalty.
Kick is up,
and it is
barely sneaks across,
it's
and
good.
It's good. Good job by the holder getting the ball down.
It only need to be 1 yard.
We going to McDonald's, baby.
Indeed. Hey, at the Kansas City Kansas Schools Foundation for Excellence, we provide scholarships and support to help students succeed. Since 1990, we've empowered students to reach their potential thanks to the generosity of donors like you. Your contributions make a lasting impact. Help us continue to shape bright futures today. Visit KCKPSFoundation.org and for Donut to Give. And you know what, guys? It's fall. Halloween's right around the corner.
I had too much candy.
You know what? I miss those days when my kids were young because we always had the dad tax. Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
You got to put the dad tax on.
Oh, yeah.
So now what Chuck is telling you used to steal from the kids.
I did.
That's what it sounds like.
It was a tax for them to live in my house.
I commandeered a few pieces of candy. That's right.
Okay.
I didn't commandeer nothing. I took what I wanted. Musketeers, Milky Way, M&M's. Hey.
Well, at least you just call it what it is.
I called it what it is.
Hey, any Mars candy come in the house.
I used to send my kids out with pillowcases.
Oh, here we go.
Here come the Stallions, driving it up the middle after a nice kick. Getting up to the 32-yard line, so the Stallions will start with pretty good field position, trying to get their offense in gears. They trail right now, 19-20-0.
Even though Washington then went to McDonald's, it's still a good game.
Well, they can't go to McDonald's on 47th Street no more.
Well, they going out here. They going to one out here.
That is.
They just got a 20-piece nugget. They ordered a 20-piece nugget going on, and so with this 20-piece nugget, now we back in the game.
Yeah, we're back in the game right now.
I tell you what, I got to give it to Coach Fennell, though. He still got that hat on, man.
He's
riding with Schlagle.
And he still got the shirt popping. You see, he's standing over here. I said, boy, he's rocking it. It's okay. It's okay. He did say
I rep my
through and
squad.
through.
True blue.
I rep my squad.
He said that. He did
True
say that.
blue.
And I understand it because I'm riding with the Bulldogs.
I sat through Romeo Cornell 2-14 at Arrowhead Stadium. I'm riding with my team.
I sat with Gunther Cunningham. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I was with Gunther
back in the day.
Yeah, at 9-7 season.
Todd Blackman was the quarterback.
Come on, let's not. Come on, Chuck.
Anyway,
the moon not quite full, but you go make some people angry.
That's what I said.
Don't bring up Todd Blackman. Yeah, Jim Kelly, Dave Craig. I mean, Bernie Kosar even. I mean, I took Bernie Kosar. I mean, you know what I'm saying? But how we miss out on Kelly?
Hey, back
Elway.
Back at that time, George Blended was still playing. I'd have taken him at 48 years old.
Anybody to Todd Blackledge. Anybody.
Yeah, we got a timeout here on the field.
9 quarterbacks.
Both teams are on the sidelines. 5:42 remaining in the third, and the Wildcats from Washington lead. Hey, the Kansas City Kansas School Foundation for Excellence proudly sponsors the 2024 Reasons to Believe celebration on Thursday, November 7th. This event highlights the achievements of KCKPS alum, educators, and community advocates who serve as role models for the next generation. The event showcases the power of education and perseverance, inspiring our students to strive for excellence. Sponsorship and tickets for the event help support the Foundation's ongoing mission to provide opportunities for all students to thrive academically and beyond. And here comes the pass rush.
Oh, man, that's a nice set.
The big pass rush from Washington finally is able to get through.
It's a good set.
And they set the quarterback for Schlagle, bringing up on about a 7-yard loss on that play. Once again, that big offensive line, they got a couple of guys on that right side that can move, but they can't get the running game going.
Yeah, and that's what you would like to see with big linemen like that. You would like to be able to run the ball, and right now the score is 20-0. So, coach is trying to get back in the game by passing the ball, but we know right now with your backup quarterback, it's going to be tough.
Indeed,
it's going to be tough.
Coach Mo, how do you slow this defense down, this pass rush, man? Because they got to throw it. Well, they're going to hand it off and stuff right up the middle.
Man.
But if you Schlagle's offensive line, big offensive coach, how do you slow this team down now?
Well, the only thing, me personally, I don't know if they even have it in there. My whole goal is to slow that down because my play is called tight end dump. So we're going to come right here, and my tight end is going to just step up right behind the linebackers that's blitzing.
Yes,
we're going to dump it to them, and we're just going to keep dumping it until they
change.
start slowing down.
Yep.
Chain's going to keep moving. Yeah. If my tight end has enough speed, because that's the part I'm putting him there, we might break something and get on there.
Yes,
but
indeed.
we're going to tight end dump until you start holding them linebackers up and go. And now when you hold the linebackers
go deep
up.
once again, and it's going to be knocked away.
Yeah.
Number 3, the quarterback is Schlagle. He had plenty of time to kind of set his feet. Justin Sims, it's not Justin, it's Ryan Dwyer.
Right.
Dwyer had a little bit more time to set his feet and throw a nice accurate pass. But what he did was he kind of threw it up there and let his receiver kind of run to it. But the defense played it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I looked at that call right there, and Coach rolled up man-to-man, had a single safety high, rolled up man-to-man. The linebackers vacated and dropped that time.
Yes.
So at that moment, he had more time, like you said, Chuck, yes. But he's been on the run so much that the clock in his head is so fast, I got to get rid of this ball when he had time.
And he's second string.
So
he's already, heart racing.
Right.
He's already on there.
It's a bad
Trying
snap.
to do his best.
And punt's going to be straight up in there and not that good of a punt. But it's going to take a Schlagle bounce.
And
we're going to have a flag down.
And it's going to be roughing the kicker.
It's going to be roughing the kicker on that. Somebody is slow to get up to see the kicker kind of limping around a little bit, but he's got another teammate that's down around that particular area.
Now, there's a couple flags down there. They're a little ways away from each other. This is going to be interesting. One is roughing the kicker. The other one could be a hold on Schlagle during the kick, which would make these, unfortunately, offsetting penalties. So we're going to have to wait and see what the second one was. Okay,
all right, got an illegal shift on
Schlagle.
And then we've got roughing the kicker. Penalties offset.
Well,
so we get to do it again.
He actually called running into the kicker, not roughing the kicker.
So that's only a 5-yard penalty.
It's only a 5, but it's offsetting with the other
offsetting,
penalty.
so
it's a legal shift. But the more important thing for the Stallions is that's their punter.
Yes.
Their punter is down.
I don't think that's their punter that's down. I think one of the up men were blocking. He's the one that's down. Yeah, I saw the stuff as they take him off the field. Hey, we're going to take a short break. We're going to be right back right after this break.
5th grade, are you ready?
This is Are You Faster Than a 5th Grader 2024. The top 15 runners from all 28 elementary schools get to race Dr. Stubblefield in a 2-mile run. KCKPS believes that it benefits our students to see district leaders at the ground level, being inspired by them, connecting with them, and making memories together.
It feels good because I won it for the school. It felt like I was in the real Olympics.
They were shouting my name and everything, so I just started running. And I didn't even know I was in first place.
of the 3 years I've done it, today was the hardest, but I finished, yay. But it was a good race. The kids did amazing. This year, this is the class of 2031, which they're our marker for our North Star of 100% of our students graduating with a Diploma Plus. So we're gonna announce a scholarship for the top boy and girl runner, and then we're also gonna take the top 30 to a special breakfast in conjunction with the fire department.
And welcome back to Washington High School here on senior night and homecoming night for the Wildcats. They currently lead 20-0 over the Schlagle Stallions. Schlagle's just had offsetting penalties right there, so we got a new punter in because the punter was injured on that play. Different punter.
So you said it's a little twin.
And he takes the Schlagle.
Uh-oh.
Schlagle roll all the way down to the 29-yard line. So that worked out pretty good for the Stallions.
It worked out pretty good.
The punter did get hurt, so
yeah,
it's kind of a wash a little bit. But
they flipped the field.
They flipped the field on them. So
they definitely did that.
Yeah.
So we're going to see if the Stallions can do something defensively to get their offense going.
Can the defense bow up and force either a turnover or another punt?
Yep.
That's what we're going to be looking for right here. Can they bow up, knowing now that the Wildcats have changed to an inside running game versus an outside running game? What are you going to do to counteract that? What are you going to change to make sure that you stop that?
Absolutely.
Now I gotta ask you this: is this that there's always that possession that we're teetering on if it's gonna or go the other way?
Yeah.
Is this that possession?
Yeah, this is that possession right now. 3:48 left in the third quarter.
Receiver, bad snap.
He got to come up with that.
He did come up with it barely.
Early.
No, I'm saying Schlagle has to come up with that.
Schlagle has
in the
to come up with
situation
that.
where you are right now, they got to make something happen.
Yeah, they got to come after that.
Yeah.
Well, Washington is doing everything they can to keep them in the game.
They are.
They are. they are.
They're doing everything they can.
They've done everything except just give them the ball. They've done everything just give them the ball.
Exactly. Just give
they've
it to them.
done it, man. Other than that, they've tried.
Yep. Once again,
you see what I'm saying?
Empty backfield.
Here we go.
And Stone. And they're going to Stone again.
And if you notice, Schlagle is their speed. They're still getting there. They tried to run outside again.
Outside speed.
And they're there. They strung them out. They got them. They're there. Schlagle is there. But I think it's also like Coach Macon said when we talked to him earlier today. He's still a young team.
They're still young.
Yeah.
They're still young.
He's got 5 seniors.
Correct.
He's got 5 seniors.
Correct.
Well, Washington has 15 seniors.
Right.
And he talked about that. He talked about how it flipped. Last year he had all the seniors around. This year Washington has. So, we're going to see that for a few years now.
Yeah, for sure.
And his biggest class is his juniors, he said. So he's got a lot of returners.
He's got a man wide open down the middle, but he doesn't see him, so he goes a little short on that. And it's going to be brought down as number 15 with the catch for Washington.
Yeah, I was looking at that other man, too. I thought he was going to.
I thought he was open down the middle.
Yeah, number 4. I thought he was. I just really knew that's who he was going to.
Right. It's Sean Williams for a short game.
But still a good game, but it's 4th. And they not punting.
No.
I wouldn't either. We up 20.
Why would I punt? Big hole up the middle, and he's able to get the first down.
Why would I punt?
They threw him floor.
Yeah, ain't none of that.
Yeah, we got a lot of first down on that run.
They got a first down.
Yep,
okay.
Indeed.
First down. That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't, man. Hey, listen. Right now, you know what they get, Chuck? A heavy dose of stone.
A heavy dose
of stone. That's what they gonna get.
Oh, there's a little flip inside again.
Ball's out. Ball's loose.
We're gonna see who comes up with it. Got a scrum on the bottom. Bottoms everywhere.
Schlagle, if they're going to stay in the game, they need to come up with this one.
Yeah,
they got to come up with this. This is the second time the ball's been on the floor, and they've got to come up with this one.
Clear the pile out.
There's a lot of stuff going on down there. And
it's going to be Schlagle's football.
And we see Schlagle's ball right now.
That big turnover. Big turnover for the Stallions. They really need this one to keep themselves in the game, to get themselves an opportunity to get on the board. They trail 20-7 here at Washington High School to the Wildcats.
Yeah. This is a big turn right here.
Yeah, this is a big turn here. This is much needed for Schlagle right here.
Yes, indeed.
They need to do something to cash in on this turnover right here.
Mm-hmm.
It'll go a long ways if they can cash in on this turnover.
Well, we're going to see if the freshman quarterback, Dwyer, can lead his team to the end zone.
I really believe this is the turning point.
Yep.
They came up. What they did was they got the ball. So that's the first part of it. We stopped them, and we got the ball. Now they got to make something happen.
And that Washington defense.
We see the Washington defense.
I think the same thing with Schlagle. Washington is known for their defensive ends. Coach Cam is known.
Right.
Running outside has not
gonna
been
work.
working good. I think you got to start hitting him.
Yeah.
You got to start taking it right to him, negate the speed, go up, and then once you start, then you can – because they've had some good passing plays too. So let's hit you up, get up the middle, start boom, and then we got to hit a little bit.
Well, that was Carter on the stop and for no gain. So it'll be second down. Well, actually, he lost 3 yards on that.
Yeah, he lost 3. So that puts him behind the chains again. It was forces the ball back into the hands of the freshman. Right. So, and that's what you don't want at this moment. You got to try to help the freshman by getting positive yards.
And I don't know if I'm on the defensive line for Washington, I'm pinning my ears back. I'm coming.
Yeah, and
I'm gonna put some pressure on the young man.
And if I'm on the offense on the other side, I'm running counters.
If I'm defensive coordinator, I'm sending them. I'm sending them.
Oh, that's
See
a good move
saying?
there. Yep.
I'm sending.
So.
Oh, man, Chuck, let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something, Chuck. At some point, I'm going to need these guys to quit throwing all these handkerchiefs all over the place. Because 65% of the plays right now have been flagged.
I think you add another percentage after that one.
I can't eat my hot dog if they keep throwing these flags,
That's
man.
what I'm saying.
You understand? You understand?
I tell you, I like the pink flag, and there it goes
It's
again. We
Now-
have an offsides on.
Now, right now, we would hear the music in the background. Yeah, as I'm talking and saying, once again, we are not here to see the flag.
That's true.
The pink one I'm okay with.
Yeah.
But I'm tired of seeing the flags that look like my shirt.
Well, I'll tell you what, it was 3rd and 13. Now it's 2nd and 3 now.
Man.
You know,
run the ball up the middle.
It was in the favor.
High snap, out to the flat. To make something happen.
And he still doesn't get the first down.
Picked up about a yard on that.
I don't think I'd have ran that play.
Yeah, he picked up about a yard.
I don't think I'd have ran that play.
I would have ran the ball right up the middle.
Yeah, that's
run the ball right up the middle at you.
Yeah, Richardson unable to escape.
Yeah. And it's not a bad call.
No,
but that ball must get there.
But
That ball has to get there much faster than what it does.
You can't float it out.
You can't float it. You have to throw it. You got to put it on his body as fast as possible and allow him to turn around and be able to see what's in front of him.
I just think what I'm really saying, and we talked about this a little bit, I think that Schlagle is allowing Washington to out-tough them. Be more physical. And I think Schlagle needs to turn around and start punching back. Like, no, we're going to do this. And everything is taking so long for them to get it together. You know, the linemen are standing straight up now.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, once again, that's that stout Wildcat defense.
Yeah.
That's the end of the third quarter. Schlagle's trailing 20-0. We're going to go to a commercial break, and we'll be right back. You're watching the Kansas City, Kansas Public Schools Sports Network.
Hello, everyone. I'm Marco Johnson, and I'm with
Nick Carter from Washington High School.
And this is Quick Hits. Okay, Nick, tell me how you see this season going this year.
I think we're going to be good. We're going to play some good football. You know, we're going to compete this year.
Well, you competed last year. Last year, you guys did a great job. You had a winning record. So are you trying to build on that?
Yeah. I don't want to go 5-4. Obviously, I'm not satisfied with 5-4. I really want to beat everybody on our schedule.
So what does it take to beat everyone on your schedule? That's not an easy task.
Everybody being locked in, everybody doing their job, even like after practice, try to get some extra work or just watching film, doing the little things, you know.
That's excellent. How did you guys get to this point where you're doing the little things? How did that happen?
I think really just the leadership on our team, you know, just staying on our teammates about that type of stuff so coach doesn't have to, and just holding each other accountable.
What do you do to get hyped for a game?
Listen to some music, talk to my teammates a little bit, you know, just really get into the pregame mindset.
All right, Nick, we wish you the best. Good luck, man.
Thank you.
And welcome back to Washington High School, where the Washington Wildcats leading the Schlagle Stallions 20-0 as we begin the fourth quarter here. I'm Chuck Holmes. I'm here with Coach Mo, Coach Larry Furnell. It's been a beautiful night, guys.
It has,
Homecoming,
man.
Senior night. Seen two teams that they haven't played their best, but it's still been an entertaining ball game.
It's an entertaining game. It's a competitive game. Both teams have shown flashes. Both defenses are playing outstanding. You know, the score doesn't tell us how well the Stallion defense is playing.
Mm-hmm.
The backs have been against the wall the entire game.
Well, it's 4th and 2.
Larry, are you still riding with? Are you still riding with them? You choosing
Still got
them?
my hat on.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to. They couldn't see. I was just letting them know.
I still got my hat on.
He's not a fair weather. For all the Stallions out there, he's not fair weather.
No,
he's still
sir.
riding.
No, he still got the gold shirt on.
Got the gold.
Got the my hat on.
Yeah.
I haven't thrown the blazer out the window yet, so
that's
we're
true.
good.
That's true. So, yeah, I gotta admire you, man.
Yeah.
You're sticking by it. I love
You're
it.
going down with the ship.
I'm
going down with the
I'm
ship.
gonna walk out of the booth with my hat on too.
Okay.
You know who else did that? When we did the Sumner Wyandotte homecoming game, this year walked out with his head held high. They went down 35
See, I knew he was coming. I knew he was going to come. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming, Larry. We couldn't get. I knew he wasn't going to let me get out here.
I wouldn't want to let him. I wasn't going to rub it in.
Let me get out there.
But I had to.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
And he's not gonna forget. He gonna remind you.
Oh, he definitely
for another
ain't
game.
gonna
Even in basketball season, he gonna remind.
Oh, he gonna remind. I know. Well, you kind of like we said, the young man. We're gonna replay that. Yeah.
That's what he's gonna do.
Yeah, it's gonna be replayed.
It's coming right. Here come the Wildcats on their own 36-yard line.
Now, it's not lost,
20-0.
man, but Schlagle has got to do something right now. They got to at least pinch him.
A turnover would be nice.
Another
man,
one.
they got to at least pinch him, man.
And driving up the middle is Washington. It's a gain of about 6 yards on that. And we got another pink flag on the field.
The pink flag.
Oh, they coming back.
Somebody said something.
Somebody told them that you don't mind the pink flags. It's the other one.
Hey,
that's what they told.
That's what they said.
That's what they said.
And
they
see
said
now,
they're talking about the flags, but he said, we're still going to play them.
Yeah, that's the Reverend LaRon Thompson.
Oh, yeah.
The
LaRon Thompson.
Obviously, the Reverend's not trying to get to
that way.
Sunday. He keep throwing flags.
Either that or he's getting a donation for every time he
he's
throws
getting a
that pink
donation.
flag.
Maybe they donating hot dogs.
Donating something. Donating something to the Breast Cancer Foundation. So he's doing his part.
He's doing his part.
Absolutely. Got his pencil and paper out too, so he's gonna be sending stuff in the mail.
Oh yeah. They told him we're gonna donate every time this flag hits the ground.
It's gonna be a dead ball foul.
I've been noticing just drop it a few times too. Just add
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
You know the we were talking about breast cancer, and I know all of us have been affected by someone in our family that has had breast cancer. And I like to see it across high school sports, major league sports, where seeing the guys in baseball, they've had the pink bats, and then the pink shoes in football. So everybody's aware of what goes on with the Breast Cancer Society, and what things can be done to prevent breast cancer, not just in women. Men often suffer from breast cancer as well. A lot of people don't know that. And so, if you get the opportunity to make a donation to that foundation, hey, go for it. It helps everybody involved. And we here at KCK Public Schools, we recognize it being Breast Cancer Awareness Month for October. And we just want to lend our support to all those that are suffering through breast cancer and to get others to donate to the cause.
Another first down. I noticed, too, that several of the Washington players have pink gloves.
Yes,
They're wearing pink gloves in honor. A couple of them have shoes. Just a couple things in honor.
Yeah,
now,
see it.
do you know what one of the greatest pictures I'm looking at right now is?
What?
This is one of the greatest pictures. Is those Eisenhower Middle School football
down
players
here
on the sideline with the Washington players.
Yep.
And not only are they down there, but you can tell that they have a relationship.
They're interacting
because they're interacting.
They're interacting
engaging. I love that, man. That's one of the greatest pictures about today.
Yep.
And it's a testament to who, at his core, Coach Cam is.
Coach Cam is, yeah. He recognizes.
And who, like he said, who his mother, in honor of his mother, who she made him. He said,
that's right.
Without her, there would be no Coach Cam.
None at all.
These are things she instilled in him that he's still doing today, man. And I just want to make sure that, once again, man, My prayers go out to him and his
Yeah,
family
most definitely.
for the
Most
loss
definitely.
of his mom.
Yeah.
But her name will not die.
No.
Oh,
It's
no.
coming up.
No.
Oh, no.
No.
You know,
No.
and as we mentioned, Coach Cam may not be too happy with the way his team is playing.
Right.
But
he's ahead.
He's ahead.
He's ahead.
Oh, yeah.
And in honor of his mom, he's doing what he was taught to do.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And if he come out of here with this win, they're going to play that too.
Yes,
They're
indeed.
going to play that too. Moms, this one was for you.
That's
Yes,
right.
indeed.
That's right. That's right.
Yes, indeed. Oh, that pass was dropped by Washington as they lead 20-0 with about 9:57 remaining in the ball game. Once again, a beautiful fall night. We know it's October. We know Halloween's around the corner.
Hey,
Good crowd.
it's lit up on Leavenworth Road.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
That
Yeah.
it is.
It's
Friday
also,
night lights.
it's senior night. I love to see all the seniors. You look at the senior cheerleaders down. They had their pictures outside the stadium. The senior ball players, they just recognizing these seniors. It's just, it's great to see. And this one is just dropped. He's wide open as he just hit him in the wrong spot.
In the hand.
Take
In
the
the
gloves off.
Take the gloves off.
Those green gloves,
Take those
too.
green gloves off.
Take
Green gloves.
They're not a part of
gloves
breast
off.
cancer.
They ain't part of breast cancer.
They're not
Take
part
them
of
off.
breast cancer.
Now, you know if you drop the next one, what happens.
Oh, he's on the bench.
Okay.
He's going to be getting a cold drink of water next to
Nah, he ain't going to get no cold drink.
It's gonna be a,
Ain't
it's
no
gonna be a
cold
stern
drink.
talking to.
It won't be a cold drink of water, just a drink.
Strong.
Yeah.
Strongly topped.
Yeah.
Oh, here comes the rush. There's the throw. This time he hits his receiver, able to dance away, gets
Now, I've
out of
been
bounds.
noticing if you
It's going to be
notice
short of the first down, though.
Savion started sidearm in that ball.
Right.
You notice that?
Right.
That's the last pass he's been throwing. This half, he started sidearm.
They've been all sidearm, and sidearm passes aren't very accurate. Not very accurate.
So that was turnover on downs as the Stallions held on downs. And they're able to take over from their own 25-yard line. Hey, everybody knows about the elections coming up.
Right.
It's all about national headlines and everything else. But you know what? There's more to what's going on during the election year than just what's happening nationally.
Everything's local.
Everything's local.
Always.
You got to get out and vote locally.
Always.
Coach Mo, I know you and Dr. Jones, Jerry Jones, been talking about this a lot. But let's talk a little bit more about it. This bond issue that's coming up.
Man, I just think that it's just important for us to have all the information and understand the long run.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
We got a big run.
You see who that is back in the game?
Yes, indeed.
They said he was a running back. That's what Coach said. He really a running back playing quarterback.
Yes.
We just seen that.
Yeah,
But I think it's just important for us to know what this actually does. And I know people are concerned about how it affects them as far as taxes and different things. And I think that's great. We need to know that. We need to understand. We need to go. But I think the underlying thing is, what will this do to impact the future of our scholars?
Right.
What does it do?
Right.
What does it do to impact the future of our community? Because our scholars who this is affecting are in the community. They're going to be the next leaders. They're going to be the next those things. So I think that's the important issue. Now, everybody has we all have a different, feeling. We all have different points of emphasis as well. That's all great. It's neither here nor there. To me, it's what's the main point? What's the main thing? And the main thing is to set not nowhere else, to set our scholars, our community up to be able to succeed.
If you don't invest in the future, there is no future.
There is no future.
And as simple as that. And we had people, when we were in high school, we had people to invest in our future.
Yeah.
We had people to invest in our education. They invested in our program. They invested in our community. And this is what we want to happen now with this new bond issue that's coming up. I know there's some misinformation and people are saying that it's going to increase your taxes. It's not. It's not about tax. It's not going to increase your taxes. The tax is already there.
Yeah, it's already there.
It's already there, and this is going to extend it. That's all it's going to do. It's going to raise about $180 million, and that's huge for this district.
Oh man,
huge.
We say in one breath, we say, "Oh, our youth don't have this," and we're leaving. I'm taking my kids here because we don't have this one. But then when we work to put those things in place so that our kids can have that.
Mm-hmm.
Our scholars are able to
Right.
compete academically, athletically, all these things, then there's an issue.
Yeah.
So,
Not just nationally, but locally. I mean, not just locally, but nationally
National, yeah,
as
yeah.
well. National scholars, scholarship opportunities at Big 12 schools, scholarship opportunities at SEC schools, at the Power 5 schools.
that's what we
because
mean
they're
by
going to recognize.
the future.
Exactly. That's
Like
what
this
we're
is
talking
putting
about.
our scholars in the position to be able to really reach the goals they set for themselves
Right.
and to be successful
Right.
for our community.
And I think it's
And
very-
education is important.
It's
It's important.
It's a
I mean,
staple.
without education and a foundation of education, you cannot get through and understand what's going on.
Right.
Right.
You know,
I mean, people are able to tell you whatever they want to tell you because you're uneducated
Right.
on all the issues.
Exactly. And we know from firsthand experience.
Yeah.
Todd Henderson, his mom, our Aunt Jean, huge educator in the
Many
Kansas City
educators in our
School District.
family.
Many educators in our family.
Yeah.
She was huge on education.
Yes.
From the
From the start.
From preschool to
Yeah.
your master to PhD, she was all about education.
Yeah.
And she was, I like to call them professional students because
Yep.
she loved to go to
She
school.
loved to go to school.
I never understood that, but she loved to go to school.
She did.
In and out. And she was in her 50s, still going to school because she loved it. I'm like, what's wrong with her?
Learning, knowledge.
Exactly.
They used to say knowledge is power.
Knowledge is
Yes, it
power.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The more
And
you,
as soon as-
you know, the better off
As
you
soon
are.
as
Right.
minorities, people of color recognize that,
Right.
then they will move forward.
Right.
You know,
And it's getting better. I look at our generation, and our generation was about education,
Mhm.
and then we got laxed.
yes.
And then now I look at this younger generation and the way they use their phones and their computers and their tablets to find information that they're not getting from any place else, right? So they're learning things, and now we're noticing that they're starting to challenge
The challenge. Yes,
because
indeed.
they're saying, hey, this is not what you told me. This is not what's been said.
Oh, big old hit on there. Woo. I'm telling you, that's
Man, what a hit. Now, you
that's
see who's
sincere.
running the ball.
Yes.
That's sincere, Lewis. He just got back on the field.
You see who's running the
And
ball.
he just took a big hit right
They
there.
put him back at running back. That's what he said.
Right, they put him back
Yeah,
at running
put him
back.
back
Well,
at
Coach
running
did say
back,
he was a
'cause
running
that's
back
what he
first.
said. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
But
He did
apparently
say that.
that's
And now you got your second string.
Yep.
You got him moving
Right.
and comfortable now.
Right.
We can,
I'm sorry, but if my man had taken a hit like that, just came back on the field and he took another big hit like that, I don't know.
You got a timeout. You got a
Maybe-
timeout.
He's got a timeout on the field, but that was a big hit.
Schlagle.
Timeout, Schlagle.
It was a nice hit. It was a good hit.
Yeah, it was. Hey, if you guys want to learn more about what's going on in the school district, visit the website of kcschools.org. You'll find the very latest on district-wide programs, events, scheduled board meetings, and more. Also, check out the KCK Public School Newsroom found in the middle of the main page of the website. So just click on it, and you can read all about student achievements, great school events, and faculty accomplishments. So where we at the background here, guys?
It's like the legends,
We are
man.
the legends.
We're at the legends?
With the legendary. This is Wyandotte County's
Little Dave and
legendary
Buster's in the
legend.
background.
Yeah, I didn't see it. I mean, that's my wife's second home. and if any of you tell her that, any of you, and that goes to the guys in the truck too. If I hear anything from my wife about me saying that, y'all in trouble.
Well,
Oh, it's entirely possible. That was my
that
wife's
was
car
wife's
driving.
car driving by there.
I wonder what Chuck said.
But
As I head to the legend.
I just hope she's not listening to this broadcast.
Right.
No, she's out the legend. She's not listening to the broadcast. Trust me, I tell you that right now.
Okay.
Oh, no.
All right.
Here we go to Schlagle again, looking to get something going. Nice pass out. Nice big quick hit.
He held on to that.
He held on
He
to
did.
that.
Now, it's one thing I got to
First
say,
down.
man. Schlagle has been taking some hits, some catching
Yes.
the ball, but they have been
Get right
pulling
back
the
up.
ball
They're
in.
holding the ball.
They've been holding the ball,
Yes, they
pulling them
have.
in, getting their feet set. There's a lot of good football
Yes, indeed.
coming out of here. The score is not going to tell
No, it's
the
not.
amount of good football plays that we've seen tonight. It's not going to show the hard work that both teams have been doing, and it's definitely not going to show the tenacious defense that Schlagle has played. They have really played a good game of defense.
Yeah, well, that was the first down throw. And I think you guys, you just hit it on the head. You got Sincere back in the game. but you got your freshman quarterback getting game varsity experience.
Varsity experience.
And he's
your-
kind of
your
settled
starting
down a little
quarterback
bit.
is now the running back.
Yes.
Yeah. Now then, this I formation.
Pitches it out. Able to turn the corner, pick up about 2 yards on that. It's number 4 for Schlagle.
Positive.
Justin Sims.
Positive.
Positive.
Yeah,
Now,
a sophomore, another young guy.
even if they don't win this
That's
game,
right. That's exactly what I was thinking.
even if they don't win this game,
valuable
you still
experience.
got to, man,
Yes.
man, it's going to be some valuable experience, going to move.
Not for just
and I think,
the rest of this year.
No, this is
but to move
this
into
for the
next
program.
year.
Yeah, this for the program.
You know,
This
and
is
now Coach Macon, he also has film.
Yeah.
So he can show the young man.
Yes.
You know, doing film sessions. And he had him very much involved this past summer. Talked about going to the different camps that they were able to go to, things like that, and their off-season program.
Yeah, participation in the weights and conditioning. Yeah,
he's building the tradition there.
Oh yeah,
he's definitely building the tradition there. And Schlagle's very young.
And if they can end this one, and they score, they got to get in. If they can get a score, I think they have the makings of setting themselves up for a great season next year. I'm not just throwing this season away. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying this. It's always built right.
Yeah.
This is a build-up. Right now, let's build.
Because you build one game at a time, right? You know, people think you build a whole season. No, you build one game at a time. Sometimes you build one play at a time. This play, this play, this play, this play. And, you know, you have to be able to move your program along.
Yeah, you do.
Have to be able to move it along.
Yes, indeed. You see the officials trying to get the game, trying to get the play clock reset, but I think they're going to go ahead and let it go. We're down to 15 on the play clock, but I think the officials are keeping the time on the field, so they know exactly how much is there. So it's going to be third down and about 7 for Schlagle. They look to get something going. Here we go. I knew this was coming. We knew that was coming. Touchdown.
I told you they got to get
that
it.
was coming. Yes, indeed. You got 2 quarterbacks on the field. You knew that was coming. That was an outstanding call by Coach Macon.
Good play, man.
As soon as that ball went to Sincere, as soon as it went to him, you could see the D-back sprinting towards him. I was like, oh, you dead.
You in trouble.
Yeah.
You in trouble.
Here go the replay of that.
There's a replay here. We'll take a look at it.
Man, very good play call right there.
You watch that cornerback up there. As soon as he has the ball, he immediately leaves his guy.
Yeah.
Wide
open. He left him all the way.
Yes. Rule number 1, never leave your guy.
Never leave your guy.
Never leave your guys.
Yep.
Until the quarterback crosses the line of scrimmage.
That's right.
Never leave your guy.
Never leave.
Never leave your guy.
Well, we'll see this.
But that was a setup.
What he's going to say is, well, the quarterback didn't have the ball.
The second quarterback did.
Stallions are going for 2. He's got a man out there to the back part. Tipped up. Unable to come in. We got a flag.
They got a flag.
So maybe a little pass interference on that.
So you get another shot at it.
Oh, you're going to get another one.
A little closer.
Half the distance to the goal.
Half the distance to the goal.
Half the distance to the goal. And let's take another shot at this. Let us get.
It's either.
Wow.
That's more of a back pylon throw. But,
yeah. You know what? It's just young. He's a freshman. It's just young quarterback. But what he did do.
Gave us opportunity.
He gave the tall guy opportunity.
That's what he did. That's exactly that's what he did do.
He kept the ball high. I don't like the route. I think the route could have been run a little crisper.
Yeah.
He did do what he was supposed to by keeping the ball high.
Well, they'll get a second shot at it from the 2-yard line.
They're going to run this one.
There it is. It's Sincere trying to dance around, not able to get there. So
and now, this is the one problem I have. Let me find out what his name is, and I'm calling him by name. It's the one problem I have. Robert Powell Jr., number 71.
Mr. Block.
You are standing up.
Yep.
Missed the block and standing up just watching. That's the problem. It's not the missed block.
It's the standing
and watching. It's the standing and watching.
Yes.
Don't be a spectator.
Yes.
You got to play the game. You be in the game.
Yes, you got uniform on. Don't be a spectator.
There you go.
You're out there for a reason, and your guy made the play.
Yeah.
Hey, Coach Mar, I just want you to know that last time we did a game at Wyandotte, you and I together with the homecoming, I missed the score by 1 point.
Oh.
I was off by 1, and he corrected me because he'd gone to Wyandotte. He told me, Wyandotte, it's
one thing I can do.
So
one thing I can do.
So now I look at the score, and Schlagle's down by 14. not 13.
That is true.
Like it was before.
That is true.
It was 20-6 Sumner, and I said they were down by 13. And he said, well, I don't know what school you went to. I went to one.
Larry remembers. He remembers too much.
I remember.
Don't forget nothing. He's like an elephant, man.
He's not gonna forget.
Elephant memory, man. He's not gonna.
I learned from my mistakes, man. I'm giving you credit. I'm gonna take my shoes off and count it and say, "Don't he's right." He's absolutely right. I blew that one. So I wasn't gonna let that one go. I saw the story. I'm like, oh, I gotta come up with this one. That's gonna be. Let it roll. Now, well.
He had to go
Washington
back.
can catch it.
Yeah, he caught it.
Washington had to let it go 2 yards.
And he did what he was supposed to do.
Go get the ball.
He go get that ball.
You cannot let that ball.
Cannot let that ball. Boy, you cannot.
No idea.
Yeah. That's why. This is why I'm saying there is football being taught on both sides. Because you can see plays, you can see the mentality, you can see what they're doing. There's real. Real
you can see the Schlagle players wait to see if that ball's going to go 10. You can see the Washington player attack the ball.
I'm sure
that's exactly what both sides do.
Well, we couldn't hear it up here, but I think Coach Cam was hollering, go get it!
You're right.
Oh, I'm sure he was. I'm sure he was.
I was struggling because I'm on the mic. I can't scream.
I was. It was in my head. What is he waiting on? But I can't.
The Washington coaches next door to us, they were screaming.
Yeah.
So it's going to be first down from the 50-yard line for the Wildcats.
And they
still in the Three Stooges formation, as they like to call it.
Yeah.
They've had success running up the middle, and this time it's stuffed.
Good play.
As it's number 1, the little D-back gets in there, Joseph.
In there.
Stuck his nose in there, brought down the running back.
And that's my boy Ronnie.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, 18, he was in on that too.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah. He's been doing a great job tonight, man.
Yeah,
on that defensive end, man.
They've been playing good tonight.
He has done a tremendous job on that end.
When you watch the ball snap, those Schlagle defensive ends are 2 yards in the backfield. They play. Backfield.
I'm even watching. I'm watching how they sitting, how they watching, you know.
Again, you see
coming from a safety spot.
Came flying up through the safety spot, this time unable to make a tackle, but other Stallions are there. Number 27, one of the highlighted players we talked about at the pregame. He's able to come in and make the tackle.
Okay. Now they telling about being a little chippy. They been getting a little chippy. They getting a little chippy. Ain't nothing wrong with that. It's homecoming night. You know, it's emotions. You know, so we're the dub the 6.
Yeah.
You know. So I'm looking at to see if they're gonna give up. That's what I'm looking at.
And they haven't yet.
They haven't, and they have not. They're still hitting. They're still tackling.
Still playing hard.
Still playing.
They're still playing hard.
Yeah. That's the characteristic of who's on the sideline.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Like that.
You play hard until that clock says 0, 0, 0. You play hard.
Yeah.
Because if you don't, I'm watching.
Well, I tell them we go hard till we get back to the school.
Oh, yeah.
And if we're not careful, we might have to go hard.
We might have to go hard at the school. That's what I'm saying.
We did that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We've done that before.
We have a bad game, you go back to the school, everybody on the track.
There's no lights in play.
No light. There's no lights in
Only light that you have.
That's right.
2 lights on Pearl.
We run in the dark. Hey, you know, we got a player of the game we're going to talk about.
Player of the game.
Number 62.
Gotta be my boy. Gotta be my boy.
Justin Jackson.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Man, touchdown.
You know.
Yeah, Justin.
You see him down
there.
He is. He's telling whoever to listen.
Yeah, 67-yard fumble recovery with a touchdown.
Look at it. He's telling him. Look,
Yeah,
he's telling him.
There's a fumble recovery.
You know what he's saying, though? This is what he said. I'm going to tell you what he said after the play. After the defensive play, I'm going to tell you what he said.
There he scoops it up. There he got a convoy with him.
Man, and they got some good blocks. That's what I like. They have blocks.
He's at full speed.
Yeah. And there's a block there.
And
watch
then
this
all
block.
Of a sudden, what happened?
Boom.
He lost the gear.
Well, that man jumped on him.
He didn't.
Yeah.
They're going to say he lost the gear.
Yeah.
He didn't know he was even there.
Now, he's sitting down there talking. You know what he's talking about right now? Yeah.
Yeah. You see my dog.
No. This what he tell me. Yeah, I get to pick one dance.
What I do?
This what
You know what he's saying?
I'm picking. I'm picking her to dance. That's what I'm doing.
And his boys are saying, nah,
I don't know if you can pick her. You might want to pick somebody else.
If it wasn't for me, you'd have been a Leon Lett.
Right.
You'd have knocked the ball right out of your hand and
Right
in the end zone.
He was definitely going to be a Leon Lett.
Man.
He was definitely going to be a Lett.
Definitely.
Leon Lett. Once again, Washington still running the football.
Thanksgiving Day in the snow.
Indeed. Why pick it up?
Why pick it up?
In the Super Bowl.
In the Super Bowl.
Man.
Yeah.
In the Super Bowl.
They did it twice in the same year.
Yeah, twice in the same year.
Twice in the same
Lost the game.
Right.
So, yeah, so needless to say, he never touched the ball again.
No, just time.
Not after that, absolutely.
This time. Leon Lett, Emporia State, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if he went to Emporia State or not. We may have to ask. Well, I think. Well, you know what? He may have been. We'll have to add. Our producer Todd Henderson. His brother went to Emporia State.
Yeah.
They may be part of the same frat. You know what them Kappas are, man.
Well, us Sigmas don't want to say.
Yeah, we're gonna have a little bit of extra activity.
Yeah.
So and now he's gonna stand here thinking, what did I do wrong?
If we could see that replay, I think
Yeah.
there might have been a little
Acting?
I didn't want to say it out loud.
Well, I'll say it out loud.
Might have been a little bit. Let's see what happens here. Let's see how we're holding. We're still holding.
A little bit of roughness.
Yeah, it's a little
But
rough.
here's the point, too. We can't hear the whistle was blowing.
Yeah.
So I'm sure the whistle was blowing. That's just.
It's
Well, I mean, he was trying to help you.
You didn't have to do that.
He was trying to help you, man.
Well, I mean,
1:43 left.
Just telling him to
Give
meet
him
me
a 15-yard penalty.
Well, I'ma just
not
say
on 47.
Washington leads 20-3 here on homecoming and senior night.
I'm gonna ask you this, Chuck.
Yes, sir.
If that was your players, what would you have said?
If I'm on offense or defense?
You on the
I'm on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah.
Keep playing hard, boys.
Yeah,
keep
if I'm on
playing
offense,
hard.
hey, throw the flag, right?
Yeah. Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Depending on what side of the street you're on.
Just making sure.
Yeah, just depending on what side of the street you're on.
Because I was going to get on my boy in the 18. Man, don't help him up.
Yep, right there.
Please don't.
Man, don't do that.
Don't be rude.
That
Don't help
quickly,
him.
that quickly get you over here with me.
Yeah.
Now, I didn't say be rude or none of that, but don't help him up.
You had to help him.
No,
Absolutely.
sir. No, sir.
He know what happened.
Yeah.
Well, we're counting down to the final moments of this football game. Breast Cancer Awareness Month, October, Halloween right around the corner. Once again, senior night and homecoming night. Chuck Holmes here with Coach Mo, Coach Fennell. We've had a great time. We've had a great time, Watching the crowd is here, the cheerleaders. Hey, the first score of the game, we're going to go all the way back to the first quarter for the play of the game. And this is amazing.
This the first score?
It's the first touchdown.
Yeah, first score.
Yeah.
I love it, man. A great defensive play that turned into a greater offensive play.
Yeah, that was Stone, the quarterback. I mean, he kind of throws it up there as a great offensive play for the guy to go. I mean, it was an excellent defensive play, but it just happened to go the other way. You see him running.
Yep.
And that's Lewis. That's the starting quarterback.
And he's right in there.
And he's right there. It's great defense. That's exactly what you teach a quarterback to do.
Yeah.
He just didn't pull the ball down.
He had position. He had everything
He
but
had
the ball.
Everything.
Yep.
He had everything but the ball.
Everything but
the most important thing.
I know.
That's the most important.
Most important thing?
Yeah, the ball.
Well, we talked about it too. He's going to take that memory with him for a long time.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
but then your boy Jackson gonna come. Yo, you thought that was great.
You thought that was great. Watch this.
Watch this one.
Man.
So
He's supposed to take that with him.
yes, indeed. Well, look, we're gonna have a long field goal attempt. That's what it looks like we're gonna have. Okay. I think Coach is going to give him the opportunity to kick a long field goal. It's going to be about 48 yards.
Let's see what happens.
Yep.
Field goal safe. I'm playing field goal safety.
No, we'll see.
Field goal safety.
Field goal safe. Throw somebody back there, too.
Throw somebody back there. If
Yeah,
short,
run.
What you got to do?
You got nothing to lose.
You got Auburn. You got Auburn, Alabama. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you got Moses. I mean, you got Alabama and you got Auburn. You know, you saw what happened with that game.
That's right.
You know, so
That's right.
What do you got to do?
It's 25 seconds.
Put somebody back there.
Yeah.
See what happens. Don't try to block it. Just put somebody back there.
Put somebody back there and run it.
So we'll see what happens. Here's the snap. Good snap.
Outside?
Good hold.
Oh,
it's going to be short.
See? Put somebody back there.
You put somebody back there.
Well, it's a good 9-iron.
And
he got that ball to stop. That's pretty good, man. That's a good 9-iron right there.
It just stopped dead in his tracks.
Just stopped.
Stopped dead in his tracks. Well, Slagle's going to get the ball at their own 30-yard line.
30-yard line.
Trailing 20-6, about 21 seconds left remaining here. Coach Larry Fennell and Coach Mo, we've had a good time. We've had fun.
Great time.
You're going to see us after the break that comes at the end of the game. We're going to see us back on our set, and we're going to talk a little bit more about the game and talk about the future contests that we're going to be having here, not just here in on football, but we've got some winter and spring sports coming up as well. We've got another 6 basketball games we're going to be doing between boys and girls.
That's going to be fun.
We've got about three or four soccer games, women's soccer games too. So we're looking forward to bringing you all that action as well here on the Kansas City, Kansas Public Schools Sports Network. We've had a great time. We've done volleyball, and we've done football. We've done soccer, and we've showcased the district and the different schools in the district. So we've had a good time, especially within the Meadowlark League.
Yes.
It's been a good time all the way around. So looking
much
for more
needed.
excitement. Much needed.
Much needed.
So we're looking for more excitement right here on the Kansas City, Kansas Public School Sports Network. So we still got Schlagle gets the ball one more time, see if they can't get something else on the board. Freshman quarterback for Schlagle, getting invaluable experience. He goes back, throws it deep. He's got a man out there. The ball's coming in, and it's going to be knocked away. And it looked like it could have been pass interference.
Could have been.
Receiver just kind of draped all over him with his hands on his shoulder, but they didn't call it. So, but the freshman showing a good arm.
He's got a good arm. He really does, and this is valuable time for him.
Indeed.
They can use this. He can use this time to his advantage later on.
If Coach Macon can get to continue what he's doing, bringing that enthusiasm, bringing that these guys along, he can draw more young men to this program.
Yes.
Then all of a sudden you got a quarterback that you can just make just a quarterback.
Yes.
And this kid has potential. Dwyer has some potential. He's shown a good arm.
Yeah.
And he settled down after being in there after a couple of plays.
And the excitement will bring in more players.
Yes, indeed.
That will make more people want to.
And we see that at Washington High School.
Yes.
The excitement has brought in more players. He's got 65 varsity ball players, 15 seniors.
Wow.
So yeah, again, this time
it's open.
That's what. Oh, he drops the football.
No.
That was 6.
Oh,
that was 6 as Lewis was able to make the throw all across the field, and it was dropped by his receiver. He was wide open. And the ball was intended for number 27.
It was?
Yes, it was. Hit him in the bad spot, man.
In the hands.
In the hands. So, yeah, this is, we're coming up on the final few seconds, 7 seconds remaining. Beautiful night here at Washington High School, a homecoming senior night. We've had a good time. Coach Mo, Coach Fennell, we've enjoyed ourselves. Everybody in the truck, the production crew, the camera operators, you guys have done a wonderful job. Great job all season for football. Look forward to seeing you guys for more basketball and women's soccer later on in the spring. So we'll see what happens there. And this one's going to be knocked down, almost intercepted. And we're going to have a flag. The game cannot end on a defensive penalty. So once again, Schlagle will get one more shot at trying to get on the scoreboard. But for the most part, we've had a really good, entertaining time here. It's been fun to watch. Both teams are a little tight, but they've been able to overcome some mistakes. Schlagle, if Washington had eliminated a lot more of their mistakes, they'd probably be up a little bit bigger, but Schlagle's defense refused to quit the entire game, so they have done a wonderful, wonderful job of keeping their offense in the game. So hopefully they were trying to get something to go across this time. A number of substitutes on the field for Washington. As some of these guys get an opportunity to play here. So once again, 1 second remaining.
I don't know.
And Schlagle looking to do something else. Here comes the snap. Dwyer once again goes back. This time he's going to be sacked from behind, and that's going to end the ball game right there. So final score tonight, Washington 20, Schlagle 6. You've been watching the Kansas City, Kansas Public Schools Sports Network. We'll see you next time right here on the network. Well, we're going to go to a post game. My mistake, because we were sitting up here watching the game, and next thing you know it, we still have to talk a little bit more about this game. So we're going to see you downstairs right after this 2-minute commercial break.
Right now we're just doing like poetries about traveling, and like this is like the first poem that I really understand. Poems weren't really my thing in 4th grade. I think they like seem more interesting in like 5th grade.
Later on, he studies cap code for a moment.
My class does different things from the other classes. We meditate. Today at morning meeting we were sharing icebergs. If you don't know what icebergs are, icebergs is just basically like you can see the top of an iceberg, right? That's you acting happy. The bottom is like all your feelings, all your emotions, what you actually feel. Since we were sharing that, we always meditate so like we can get off that. So we don't bring it to us and like bring it in our work.
Every day, I'm gonna ask you, what similes and metaphors did you hear in music?
The way I try to get better every day is like just paying attention, because in 3rd grade, I always had trouble paying attention, so like my grades are terrible. 4th grade, it's like my teacher, Miss Maroney, she never let me give up. So like I started doing better in 4th grade too. And like in 5th grade, I'm getting better every day, like just by just meditating, because meditating helps me too. And like I'm always trying my best. I'm never like sometimes I can be hard on myself, but like being better every day is like I just let stuff go. Like I just let it fly maybe sometimes. And then like sometimes I don't get a good grade, but then I just get better every day by just paying more attention, and then I just get better grades and better grades. I like basically have all A's this year now. At Francis Woolard, we're getting better every day.
Welcome to the post-game show for the Schlagle Stallions versus Washington Wildcats on the Kansas City, Kansas Public Schools Sports Network. All right, gentlemen, we're here. I'm Coach Mo. I'm here with the infamous Larry and Chuck. And my question to you two is, what about tonight? What about tonight's game? We've seen a great competition. What about tonight?
We saw two teams play good defense. We saw one team play a little better offense in the second half, and another team try to find their way. Finally did late, but not enough time left on the clock. So it's a good matchup between two teams in the same conference, same division, and it's exactly what we really expected. We didn't expect a blowout either way,
Right.
And that's what we got.
I saw two teams that if they want to win state championships, they got to play much better than what they played tonight.
Yes.
Because they're going to, especially, in the Washington's in the 6A league, I believe, and so they're going to run into Derby.
Yeah.
They're going to run into some serious schools from the Wichita area, and so they've got to play mistake-free football. They got to play much better than what they played tonight, and quit killing themselves on that. So that's what I saw tonight.
Yeah. Let's check a few of these replays out for the game as we're going back.
There was some good plays.
Oh, it's good plays.
They're going to say about it, like, here's the,
Good plays. This is that first opening kickoff here.
It's opening kickoff.
Man, he takes it, and he's running. We see the speed, but I like the stiff arm.
Yes. Here comes the Derrick Henry move.
Right.
However,
but
he stuck with it.
He did. He did not. He make the tackle.
Yeah.
Nice pass here. by Sincere with a hit, and he held on to the ball.
Held on to that ball.
Held on to that ball.
Good.
Yeah. So good plays on both sides.
Yeah, right.
They were making good plays.
We saw both teams playing tough.
We did.
You know, they played tough. They didn't back down from each other.
No,
man.
That's for sure. We
Good
saw
tackle.
A lot of chippiness tonight.
Very chippy tonight.
Very good tackle right here. We see the gang tackle, and we see the defense. That's one point that I really think that's going to be missed when people look at the score. They're not going to see the defense that was played tonight. Schlagle played great defense. We've seen it. This is a great defensive play. It just was greater offense.
It's just greater offense.
Right.
It's just who wanted to
Yeah.
Man.
You know, I mean, the defensive player was in a great position. He just got outplayed for the ball.
He did.
Yeah.
You know,
He had it.
He had it.
He actually had it.
He did. He had it. Great plays. Now, here's another one.
And that was our play of the game, by the way.
That was the play of the game.
But you see here, you see Slagle's defense being tenacious. Not giving up anything easy.
Right.
And then look who comes up and gives the big hit.
Man.
Quarterback, 14. Schlagle. So
Yeah.
he left the field.
We're
For
making
a couple of series, but he came back out. Threw a touchdown pass later on.
Here's another catch. This catch was, I like this.
That was a good catch.
Great concentration. Watch his hands, got his feet in. Love it.
then
Oh, there's my boy.
Uh-oh.
This my guy.
Here we go.
Player of the game, Justin Jackson. Mr. Ask who you want. Mr. Ask who you want to dance.
Yeah, you rumbling, stumbling, bumbling down the sideline.
Man.
Get there.
Justin Jackson.
I tell you,
He needed oxygen.
Man. Hey, fellas, we seen a great game tonight. There's great atmosphere.
Yes.
To be able to be in KCK on a Friday night under lights off of Leavenworth Road in Washington for a not only homecoming but a senior night game.
Exactly.
Man, we wouldn't be anywhere else, man. I appreciate the opportunity to be here with you gentlemen. I appreciate us here.
It's always a pleasure.
Man.
Always a pleasure.
Always.
Always a pleasure. We're looking forward to doing this more with football. I mean, with basketball.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
And with some women's soccer. I won't be with you two.
Yeah.
I'll be with somebody else.
Okay.
But with basketball,
But don't threaten me with a good time.
I'm trying not to. I really need to talk to our producer, Todd. I can't work like this. You guys are killing me. Anyway, we've had a good time. It's been fun.
Man, we can't wait till we start with our winter sports.
Yes, indeed.
So until then, from all of us here at KCK Public School Sports Network, stay cool and keep the love alive. Until next time, we're out.
Oh, that was fun.
A lot of fun.